was like, yeah, our Second Amendment is about the Manitoba Act and had made Manitoba a province. And this guy's in the court saying like, I thought my Second Amendment rights gave me this. And he was just dying laughing. It was quite funny.
That is funny. Now we're live.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. Oh, thank God.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Christ.
Yeah, why is there not a like World of Warcraft MTG expansion or Diablo? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Sorry for belching right into the microphone.
Straight up hard belcher.
DJ Hard Belcher, that's what they call me. Computer is working hard over there.
Working hard for sure.
There we go. We've done it. It's recommending me Fextra Life. For purely research reasons, I went on Kick.
Oh, yeah.
Because Alinity got banned again for twerking on stream, which it wasn't that bad. She was twerking to a song that was basically called like Twitch wants to ban my ass, or ban me because my ass too fat, or Twitch wants to ban Alinity because her ass is too fat. And it was like a live DJ rapper doing a song while she was twerking, and it wasn't too bad. Like there was no like nudity or anything like that, but she got banned. And she's like, this is bullshit. I'm getting banned for this. When there's like hot tub vag streams and twerking for donations and stuff. She's like, maybe I should go to Kick. And everyone's like, yeah, go to Kick, go to Kick. So I was like, what's going on in Kick right now? I'm just chatting. And wowee, the standards are a little lower on Kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like hot tubs, pools or whatever. And they're just, the chick's laying there, legs spread. I mean, she's wearing a bikini, but legs spread. Like, oh, thanks for the sub. It's like, wowee.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't agree with Alinity's ban. It was not that bad. She was just shaking what her mama gave her.
Alinity Divine?
No, just Alinity.
Oh.
You know, the one that threw her cat?
Oh, yes. Notorious cat thrower Alinity.
Yeah. She's Canadian, unfortunately.
Oh.
A lot of these huge female streamers are Canadian somehow. Like Pokemon's Canadian.
Oh?
Alinity. There's the one that showed her vagine on stream that one time by accident. I can't remember her name. She's Canadian.
Huh. Crazy.
Yeah. So.
The vagine stream?
Yeah. Yep. It's a good way to get viral on Twitch.
It sure is.
Show the vagine on stream.
Oh, it was an accident.
The accidental vagine slip.
The accidental vagine slip.
Maybe I'll just accidentally slip.
Followers.
I'll do a scrotum slip.
Scrot slip?
Yeah.
You got to be known for wearing some tight shorts.
I got to wear like Borat's bathing suit.
Yeah.
The over-the-shoulder one.
You better start doing some hot tub streams.
I was thinking about like, did you get your pool up yet?
No.
I was like, I should get a above ground pool. That'd be fun. But then I was like, do I need a fence to do that?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I was like, I can't do it. So,
I haven't gotten. No, I was going to put it up last week, but you know.
Then your butthole was inflamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, that'd be pretty cool actually, because my backyard gets a fuckload of sun.
Yes.
So the water would always be nice and everything. But then I was like, I don't think I can. So that was the end of my thinking. Because I was thinking that'd be pretty fun, actually.
Yeah.
But I don't have a fence.
No. You kind of have a fence, but it's more like a plastic.
It's like a snow fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, never mind. I'd like it, though. Pixacat. Welcome in. Pixacat. Pixacat missed out on the... I'm watching What is a Woman on Twitter. I don't know what that means, but okay.
How do you watch things on Twitter?
There's a lot of weird shit going on Twitter. I was watching. You was watching? Damn, you must have forgot to say anything. Because it was the school-themed movie party.
Ah.
I'm watching you now. Okay. Yeah.
Did you see what she said
It's on the Daily Wire Twitter.
in the chat?
I'm watching you now. What else did I miss?
She said, "Curb, show your dick.
When?
Like, show your feet."
When? She didn't say that.
Last podcast.
Oh. It's on the Daily Wire Twitter. Then Elon retweeted it.
Classic Elon retweet.
Elon's a scrotum. He's like if a toenail gained sentience. Show dick. We were just talking about that. You missed it. I was talking about how I need to do like a scrotum slip to become like super famous on Twitch. Because we were talking about Alinity. And then we were talking about the other Canadian girl who slipped her vagine on stream. So I was like, is that what I need to do? Scrotum slip?
Scrot slip. It's got to be.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe another time. I don't know how I haven't got banned. What, you did a vagine slip? I must have missed that stream.
Yep, definitely missed that one.
Oh, because of the twerking? Not enough people watch you. I twerk, I flash my boobs? No. Yeah, I don't know how Alinity...
Flash your boobs in an extremely PG way.
Yeah, I don't know how Alinity got... She shouldn't have got banned. She was just twerking. It wasn't like... You could... I don't know. It wasn't like her dress was betwixt her butt cheeks and it was clapping, you know? It was just side view of her twerking. And it wasn't even like a super uber fast twerk. It was just kind of slow, you know? I literally put my boobs in the camera for like 2 minutes. I missed that stream, I guess. Can you send a clip?
2 minutes of boob.
I know she wasn't doing anything. She was just twerking to a song that said like, Twitch wants to ban me because my ass so fat. I don't like her, but she didn't do anything. I mean, even when she threw her cat, it was like, it's a cat.
Cats always land on their feet. Right, Frank?
Yeah. I sat on Frank today, and he was just like, that's cool, bro.
Can't believe you did that, but yeah sure.
She gave it vodka? I mean, my cousin would give his dog beers all the time.
Dog beers.
Yeah.
Ooh, send 200 stars to see my comments here?
What? Oh, on
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. I did my first ever super chat on YouTube the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
What was
I
it
paid
for?
$5.50.
DSP?
It was DSP
super
related, but I didn't send it to DSP. There was this guy named Secret Limited that always does like DSP videos.
Yeah.
And he did the 100 DSP rage quits. His DSP says he's always like, I never rage quit. So this was 100 rage quits. And I was like, he had to sit through so much DSP shit to find these clips. So I sent a super chat that just said, it said robust Italian. So stupid. It said robust Italian style gamer. Do super chats, but don't tip videos. Yeah, I did a super chat.
Super chat.
But I also was like, he had like, it was a premiere video, so like, there was like 1,000 people watching it with chat going on, and the super chats at least go away, but the tips stay on their channel forever. What do you mean?
They stay there forever. Give them a tip.
And there was like 1,000 viewers. There was like 600 likes. And I was like, man, DSP wishes. The tips stay in their comment section forever. Oh, like the oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. A super thanks. Isn't that a super thanks? I was like, DSP's got to be watching this and just fucking being so pissed off. I don't care if my I mean, you can still see my super chat anytime you watch the video. The live replay is there of the chat. So I was watching, because I only started watching it halfway through. So I watched to the point that I started watching, and I was like, oh, there's my super chat. And it said robust Italian style gamer. Because that always DSP is, that's how he describes his food when he does his like feasting with the king. He'll always describe stuff like having a robust flavor, or he'll call it like Italian style food. He'll be like, oh, this is a robust Filipino style food I'm eating here. So I called him a robust Italian style gamer. It was a good video though. But DSP also always does his like not wordplay, but he'll be like, I never rage quit that game, I beat it. And it'll be like, well, yeah, but you rage quit it and then had to come back to it a year later because you rage quit it. So it was pretty crazy. What's with the button? Oh, recording button?
A recording dot.
Oh, wow. Nova's paws smell like Doritos. Really? Has she been eating Doritos? Have you been, how come you're smelling your paws so much? I don't know why they smell like that to me. Do they smell like... Because she's my kid. Oh, she got the kid scent that you enjoy.
That
fresh child baby smells. Oh, look at that. Yeah, perfect. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Make it blink. He's working on it.
Let's smooth it.
Why?
There we go.
Robust Canadian style content.
Yeah.
It smells like Doritos in here. Curb, make your butthole blink. You can't see, but I'm doing it right now. That's the turd cutter right there.
DJ Turd Cutter.
That was the name of a song that J-Rock did on Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Clap your turd cutter. Oh my god. So crazy. Oh my gosh.
You need to cut your turds. You're not having a premium pooping experience.
I guess so. Sometimes it just happens on its own.
Oh.
It's like a reflex.
Oh, like when you sneeze.
Dude, yeah, it's like shotgun bang.
You get a little backsplash.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Not a good scene.
Definitely not a good
Then
scene.
you have to have a shower for sure. Definitely.
Yes. 100%.
Oh, baby. What's the plans for the rest of the day after this, Michael T?
Apparently, there's a barbecue.
Oh, right. You double booked or something, right?
No, it's the wife's grandma's birthday.
Oh.
So apparently they're coming over for a barbecue too.
But when was the double booking? Yesterday?
No.
No. You
Double
did
book?
double book.
Did I double book?
Yeah, you were supposed to go camping and a barbecue or something?
Oh, yeah. We didn't go camping.
Okay.
We just went up to Tronquil Lake instead.
Ah, okay.
The mosquitoes up there are unreal.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Hey, Frank.
That's no doubt, dude. Frankie, baby.
Frank's getting all stretched out.
Yep. He's vibing. I flattened him when I sat on him.
Yep.
It's part of the problem.
Now he's just laying on the USB cubs.
It's weird. You'd think he'd lay in somewhere where it was cool. Not overheating your hubs.
He's overheating the hubs.
Yep. Exactly. What a guy. What a rascal that Frank is.
Not hot enough yet. Wait till later. He'll be all stretched out all over the place over everything.
Yeah.
Like, here's the floor. Ugh.
Oh, like the linoleum or something?
Yeah.
Or it's the coolest.
Yeah, he was laying on like the step that goes into the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot.
Good spot to get stepped on, bud.
What is this?
Good question.
You have a stream void podcast like waiting for you have another stream scheduled to go live 18 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, that's the one that crashed XSplit.
I don't know if you can cancel that one. I'm not logged into the Streamvoid.
Let's see if I can.
Switch accounts. Streamvoid podcast.
69 followers.
Yeah, it's been 69 for a while, dude.
Swedforda.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to the studio. Go to the content, yo. Go to the
Wait, what the
live page,
fuck?
ho.
Why is this in Spanish?
Why is this in Spanish, yo?
Oh, it's not. I'm just an idiot.
Delete forever. I understand that deleting this content means it's gone forever.
It's gone forever, baby. Tank. Oh, excuse me. Curb sees everything in Spanish now? Yeah, thanks to certain Pixacat sending me Spanish-related memes that I don't understand.
Frank, you can't lay on this, bud. Here, let me make it so you can. There you go. Now you can lay on it.
Instagram is always recommending me Spanish stuff now, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Please teach me.
I don't get it.
Tank.
Tank.
The tank. Tansy's here.
Tansy?
Yep.
Good old Tansy.
Yep. He said he was going to make a YouTube account.
Oh, the Tansy YouTube account.
Yeah.
Now it's English.
Very good. Tansy the Mancy. Exactly. I made him a deal. He wanted to watch Evil Dead on the movie stream, and I was like, well, one day when you make a YouTube account, I'll do Evil Dead on the stream. So we're still waiting. He's not done it.
He's not done it. What a sad day.
It is a sad
It's a
day.
sad month, in fact.
It is.
I've had no caffeine for a
No?
long time.
That was 2 days ago? That's a good one. LOL Curb. LOL, that's a good one.
LOL.
He said it, dude. Damn, I missed movie night. You just said you were there, you liar. I'm gonna go run into traffic. I said I wasn't there. Oh, I thought you said I was there. Oh, that's why you missed it? Because you were watching What is a Woman on Twitter? Is that?
What is a woman?
I was played SOT all night. Hey, I resemble that, Mark. Well, it was a master-themed movie night, too. I selected...
All the master
I
movies.
selected education final exam related movies for you. So we watched Slaughter High, then Final Exam, and then Graduation Day. So I put a lot of effort and
trio.
thought into that to be stood up. Oh my God. That's crazy.
It was a sad day.
It was a sad day.
A sad evening.
It was a sad, sad stream yesterday. So, I don't know. Everyone says like, oh, the movie streams, do the movie streams. And then I do the movie stream and it's
nobody
like,
shows up.
well, I got Bobby and Colton are there the whole time. Tank showed up near the end. Tiny was lurking. But it's like, okay. All right. I get it.
Uh-huh. No pizza.
Like the idea of it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. They like the idea.
Yeah.
That's
So,
it.
Anyways, they're all like, do it every weekend. And I'm like, I don't think so.
That's a lot. That's a lot of movie watching.
And
on a
Mosh
weekend.
didn't make it this time, but next weekend he's going to be there.
Next weekend.
So we're going to do it with a special guest.
Ooh, special guest.
Going to make his debut on the Jouch.
Oh.
Can you guess who?
Brian?
Brian. He's going to be on the Jouch.
The Jouching it.
Yep.
Jouching it up.
Yep. Should be good.
Brian.
Who's Brian? He's the lad of the Ludo lads.
Yeah.
Or he's the Ludo of the lads. Is that Nine Arsons? No. This is the other Ludo lad.
The other lad who's a Ludo.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's gonna come by.
That's awesome.
He has 2 kids and he goes to bed at 7:30. So he'll be on 10 energy drinks. And I asked Masha, I was like, is there anything he doesn't like? He's like, he doesn't like scary stuff. And I'm like, it's on the couch. Nothing is scary.
It's just cheese ball.
Well, even if it was scary, you wouldn't be scared watching a movie on the couch. You're full lights shining on you.
Everyone's just having a jape.
It'll be fine.
Joshin' and japing.
Yep. Anyways.
It's true. You can't be scared on the couch.
If it's scary, you can cuddle with the Kirby.
Curb cuddles.
I don't think his wife would like that.
That's a new t-shirt. Curb cuddles.
Curb cuddles?
Somebody designed that up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, baby.
It's like the double fuck.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Where's Pockets? Pockets!
Sleeping, probably.
Curb needs a cuddle curb shirt.
Cuddle curb shirt.
Curb cuddles.
Curb cuddles.
Double K.
Double K.
Kind curb cuddles. Triple K.
No, no 3 Ks. It's not a decision thing, Curb. It's for security. What, the cuddles? No triple Ks. No. That's bad news, dude.
It's not a sexual thing. It's
for
it's
security.
Not a
sexual thing. I see.
Sexually secured in Curb's arms.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've never met his wife. I don't know. Maybe she's insecure. Maybe she sees a kind, loving embrace and gets all upset. That could go on the back of the shirts. What, the KKK? I'm a member of the KKK. Ask me about it. Okay.
No, that goes on the back of the shirt. It's not a sexual thing. It's for security.
You moron. It's not a sexual... Why call me a moron? That's rude, you know? Excuse me. Is that what you're supposed to be on the back of the shirt? It says supposed to say you moron. The it's not sexual thing. Could do one of those really targeted shirts, you know?
Yeah.
Where you see a guy, it's like, I may be born in February and I'm a metal worker and I have a wife who's a bitch, but never take my guns. I don't know how, I guess, I don't know. As soon as I see one of those targeted ads, I'm like, this is so stupid. But some people are just like, whoa, that's me. It's like, no shit, it's you.
It's extremely targeted.
Yeah. I don't know why you would ever think to buy that.
I mean, it's kind of cool now that we live in an age where you can just do one-offs.
Yeah.
You just
that is
print
cool,
what you need
but
to print.
Those shirts are not cool. That is true, though. Good old targeted shirts.
Yep.
Let me think. Actually, would Facebook even know anything about me anymore? I deleted everything off my Facebook account, basically.
Oh, sad day.
Because I don't know of a way to recover things individually. Like, if you delete your account, they keep it.
Yes.
But if you delete a picture, I don't think they keep it. Or a post.
I don't know. Probably not.
I've never seen a way to recover it. So I literally went through and deleted everything.
You got to go back in the Wayback Machine.
No, because it was never public, I don't think. I was so anxious about my exam yesterday, I was literally dripping sweat from my pits. It was kind of gross.
Pit sweaters.
You're supposed to bottle that shit. Remember? Yep. I said, send me that. Remember why Yevly thinks I'm scary now?
You just got to put a pad in your pit.
She was wiping down with on stream, and I was like, send that to me. Send that Kleenex to me. And she said, it's not a Kleenex, it's a paper towel. And I said, I don't give a fuck. Just send it. And then Yevly was like, scary. I was dripping. Whoa. Must have been sweaty. That's crazy. I don't give a fuck. Now she calls me Scary Curb all the time.
Just after that pit sweat.
That was so funny. I was cracking up when I read that. I know. I try to tell her you're harmless. She came into the chat one day and called me Scary Curb.
Hey, Scary Curb.
Or she'll like, I was in the stream one day and she looked at the like active viewers, or like the viewers, and the Scary Curb is here. I told her I was harmless too, but she didn't believe me. So she didn't believe me. That's okay.
It's a good
I
time.
think she's playing it up a bit.
Maybe.
I'd be more afraid of her if anything. I don't know, man. She seems pretty tame.
Seems.
She likes to kill bugs and grounded. That's about it, really.
Oh, that's it's pretty scary.
Yep. Mosh.
Mosh.
Hombre.
Hombres.
Mosh, should we make a new Curb shirt that says, what does it say? Curb's kindness cuddles, but they all have K's instead of C's. And it would be the KKK. She's got this evil look in her eye.
Curb cuddles. Kind curb cuddles.
Kind Curb cuddles.
And on the back it says,
It's not a sexual thing.
It's for security.
It's for security. It's not a sexual thing. Oh my god. Haha, yes to that. He just wants to see me get beat the fuck up.
Beat the fuck. Colton.
Colton, welcome in.
I think my ankle was the only exposed part of me on Friday when we were up at the lake.
Your cankle, and now you got like 50,000 mosquito bites on it?
50,000 mosquito bites.
Yeah. I remember the first time I hiked to the Edith Lake, I think it is, up on the Wells Gray, and bug spray everywhere, whatever, but I never thought to like bug spray in the hair.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking just 12 trillion mosquito bites. Kind Curb's cuddly cuckolds. It's not a sexual thing, it's for security. The cuck shack.
The cuck shack, baby.
Oh my god. Nah.
Gotta get the cuck shack.
Nah.
Where you going? We're going down to the cuck shack. What do you do there?
As long as I'm doing the cucking.
If you're doing the cucking, you're doing the fucking. All right.
Exactly. See, there you go.
There's another shirt. If I'm
There you
doing
go.
the cucking, I'm doing the fucking.
I may be born in February and I do the cucking. I want to make a bug spray called Bugs Pray. Yeah, no doubt. Look at the toes on that emote. Oh my god. So good. And the cookies, oh, delicious. Gamer toe sweat
Gamer
cookies.
toe sweat cookies.
See, you could have used that armpit sweat in your cookie mix. Baked up some gamer girl armpit sweat cookies.
Gross.
That'd be gross. Or like make some Kool-Aid.
No one would know.
Exactly.
No one would know. You put enough sugar in that.
But that's
It's just like
also a crime. So
you can't force feed other people your
secretions.
excrements.
No, your
Your
secretions. If a man comes up to you at the farmer's market and is like, "Eat my cookie. You must try this cookie. You have to eat this cookie. Don't eat his cookie." Especially if he doesn't have a booth. There might be
isn't there a
some
book?
sort of excretions on it. Huh?
Isn't there a book, Cooking with Cum?
Yeah, it's
A
called
collection of semen-based
It's called
recipes.
Natural Harvest.
Yeah. Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
Cooking with Semen, 50 delicious recipes.
Yeah. Natural Harvest.
Semenology, the Semen Bartender's Handbook.
Oh God.
Cooking with Semen, 100 different delicious recipes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's disgusting, dude. What does it replace? You just use cum in place instead of an egg?
I don't know. Yeah, probably, because you need that protein to bind.
Yeah, exactly. I need to learn semenology now that I'm a bartender. Yeah, you should buy that book and leave it on the bar. Oh my god. Put it on your wish list. I'll buy it for you. Demon semenology. Exactly. Oh my god. That's
crazy.
ridiculous. Natural harvest. Knowing the Patreons that go there, I'd get mad tips. There you go. Yeah.
Delicious food, an adult coloring book.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's also people that make cheese out of breast milk too. That sounds gross as fuck, dude.
I mean, isn't all cheese made out of breast milk?
Yeah, but a cow just eats like grass or whatever. But could you imagine like a woman that's vaping all day and making breast milk?
Vaping all day making breast milk? They're doing it wrong.
Or like, you know, chewing tobacco. Or they're just eating Doritos all day. Oh my god.
Bill the pony.
Yum that dark cheese. Oh,
Dark cheese.
gross. That's disgusting. That's a Patreon stream right there.
What?
The semenology book.
Oh, the semenology?
Try out some various mixes and everything. You can have semen moonshine soaked Rocky Mountain oysters. I don't know. Isn't there some like internal already inside of it?
Whose semen are we using?
Just some dude. Just put an ad on Craigslist. I'm sure there'd be dudes lined out the door. Oh, sorry. Kijiji.
Probably.
Some hobo. Very few hobos in town. Just homeless people. I don't know if you'd want to crack addicts come.
No,
either.
we die of fentanyl instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
All that Fenty. That
Yep.
Fetty in the cum.
Yep.
What are we even talking about?
I don't know, dude. How did we get onto the natural harvest? Is it the cuckold Jack? Yeah, okay. The guy who broke his legs falling into your store.
Yeah, we could use him.
Oh,
He can't run
yeah.
anywhere.
He's got to be out of prison or jail by now.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, he didn't go to prison. Not kidding me? It's a misdemeanor. He didn't take anything, just trespassing.
That is just a misdemeanor.
Yeah, no problem. Come on, they just let everybody go. Dude that was setting all these fires around town is probably out of prison already.
Wow.
I just wanted to give you a face for the semen, Curb. Oh my god. No, thank you.
Simon.
It's like Pokemon.
Is it?
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Simon.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. For fuck's sakes. Terrible. Just terrible.
Just terrible.
Just terrible.
Oh, I'm
gross.
gonna get in the water, have a pee, and then probably start.
Okay, sounds good. Mikey T with his classic Mikey P. After this, I'm going to go home, edit the videos, upload the videos. Maybe... Did I have fun in Division? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to record some more Final Fantasy for YouTube. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I'm going to record it for sure. Because I found 2 more videos that I forgot to upload the other day. So I uploaded those. And then I was like, I'm all out. I need to record some more. So I might do that. I might do that. Fart. Yeah, we was shooting and or looting. Looting and or shooting. So can get rid of Discord. Oh, baby. What's the weather like here? Let's see. Oh. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Are you ever going to play Vintage Story again? When you get a YouTube account. How about that? Let's see what the temperature is. 23. Seemed warmer than that when I was walking over. Tell me if you hear this. Oh, I can't. I thought I was gonna fart. Oh, he was back, and now he's gone. He forgot something. Now he's back.
Forgot the water.
Oh, he forgot the agua. Nice.
Aquatic interface.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
So I'm going to tell you
Tell me.
to start recording.
Yes.
Here we go.
Good plan.
Thank you.
Plan.
Thank you. I just was like, when I got the video last time, I was like, I
missed the first 5 minutes.
I see.
Didn't start recording.
That's okay. I'll allow it this time.
Ah, very good. Well, then I will say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Streamvoid podcast, episode 130.
130, eh?
The 130th episode
Oh, yeah, it is.
of the Streamvoid podcast.
Wow, why did you say it like
My
that?
tongue went all weird and things weren't happening, so
Heat stroke.
it must be. Yes, I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Kurbstomped.
Hi.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Hello.
And you were listening to the Streamvoid podcast. This is a show about life and video games
Yes.
and everything in between.
It's true.
And it's currently July. No, June.
June. Yeah, I was
July's
like, it's
after
not
June.
July.
It's
yet.
one of the J's, and it's June. And it's the 4th.
Did you know there's a wrestler, Double J, Jeff Jarrett?
Johnny Jeff
No,
Jarrett
just Jeff Jarrett.
Josephson.
I liked him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
There you go. Now you've learned something.
I have learned something. I learned something today. What an
Cool.
amazing fact.
Yep.
Where are we? Where are we in this podcast intro? How was your week? Tell us
Oh,
where we are.
it was good.
Yeah?
I just worked at the warehouse mostly. A lot of stuff came in from overseas, so I was over there a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
I was doing the regular picks, and they were dealing with the China stuff. So it was like the coolers came in.
Ooh.
And so they did most of them. It was another thing where we get a whole container load of crap. None of it's on skids, so it's all hand bombed.
Ugh.
But the coolers are like pretty easy. I mean, they're hard plastic, they're like a Yeti style cooler,
Yep.
but they're our own brand, and they're in boxes, pretty easy to do. But it's like outside in the hot sun in a container, so it's like a little oven you're in.
Yep.
And they got most of it done, and then one of the guys had to leave, so they were like, "Can you come over and help finish this off?" And I was like, "Okay, no problem." So I was only there for like an hour doing it, and we did all the small ones, and there was just the really big ones left, like the big 120 whatever ones,
Yeah,
right?
those ones are big.
And they're hefty, but I could if I stood them up on end, I could grab it and carry it, right?
Yeah.
But these ones, I was like, what the fuck did they change with them? They weigh a fucking ton. So then we're doing them, and I was like, why are they so heavy? And they're like, oh yeah, they're full of stuff. So they put all the accessories in all the big coolers and shipped them over.
Oh.
So it's the boxes. It's like 35 kilograms, but it weighs like 100 kilograms because it's full of metal baskets and shit like
Oh,
that.
wow.
So I got a little sweaty doing that.
Yes.
And then also a lot of camp pads came over. Those don't weigh anything. You just throw those off the fucking end of the truck. No big deal.
Yep.
And when I was in the office, my good friend has somehow injured herself or something.
Oh.
She was hobbling around. Actually, I might have said this on the last one because we recorded on Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. No, I hadn't seen her yet. I didn't know. She was hobbling around, and I didn't ask what happened. She was literally in the office for 10 minutes. I don't even know why she came in. I guess she was picking something up to work from home or something like that. So she came in and was hobbling around. They're like, oh my God. The other girls, what's, asking her all these questions. And I'm just typing away, doing my thing. So she went home. So it was just me and the other two in there, and that was pretty good.
Very good.
Because I like those two. So, yeah, work week is, more or less just that.
Yeah.
Just still enjoying my time in the warehouse.
Nice.
It's a lot better than dealing with those office crap. Just I don't know, dude. So annoying over there.
Yes.
Just sharing the office.
Office politics.
It's not even that. It's just she's annoying as hell. And like all her little things just drive me crazy. And they're not even little things though. Like I've said before, like she can't chew with her mouth closed.
Oh, yeah.
She breathes through her mouth. You'd think like someone that mouth breathed that much has got to weigh like 300 pounds. No, she weighs like 100 pounds. It's just ridiculous. So
Force of habit.
Mouth breathing. I don't know. I think she must have something wrong with her, like nose or something that was never fixed, so she doesn't get much air through her nose or something. Like my half sister, when she was young, they had to do that to her. They had to do surgery on her nose because she was a mouth breather.
Yeah.
And then when they fixed her nose, then it was fine. She's like that all day. I'm like, oh my! I know she smokes, but like even still. So, anyways,
Yeah.
that was my work week.
That was fantastic.
I know, what a scintillating story.
It was a lot of
God.
work you did.
Oh my God, such a fascinating day. What about you?
I was mostly off and on
Oh yeah,
due to my
Bunghole?
intestinal distress.
Your bunghole.
Intestinal distress.
It's connected to your bunghole.
It is connected to the bunghole.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep, exactly.
I finally got a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. We recorded the last podcast on Tuesday, didn't we?
You had said your doctor's appointment was like the next day or something like that, or you
Okay,
made it.
so we
into
did it on
doctor's-
Monday then.
something like that.
Yeah. So I had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Well, I got a call anyway.
Well, you had said you went to the doctor and he said he thinks you have celiac disease or something like that.
No, colitis.
Oh, colitis.
Colitis.
Right.
So I had to go in and get blood work done
Yeah,
and give a stool sample.
but when you can't make a stool sample, how do you give one?
No, it's easy to make a stool sample.
I thought you were having trouble making a stool
No,
sample.
not at all.
Oh.
Just intestinal distress.
It was just
like,
hurting you all the
it
time.
felt like it just had to poo all the time.
Maybe
all
you
the
did.
time. I didn't though.
Was it like, oh, you had like a butt stone? Like when I had a kidney stone, I felt like I had to pee all the time. So you had a butt stone. Did you pass a butt stone?
No,
Oh,
just
Damn it.
just a lot of poop.
okay.
Yeah, when you'd go and need to take a stool sample, you have to, it's
Do you shit in a little cup?
self-do stool sample.
You shit in a little cup?
No.
What do you take a Q-tip and stick it in your bunger?
Well, you poop in you take it home,
Uh-huh.
the kit home.
Yeah.
And so when you have to poop,
When you duke.
when you duke,
Yeah.
you can't let it touch the water.
So you have to catch it in your hand?
You have to catch it. You don't have to catch it in your hand, though.
Oh.
I put a container in the water with some tissue paper on it.
Oh my God.
And then I was poking at it with like the Q-tip. I had a Q-tip one,
Okay.
just like the COVID test where you
Yeah.
jam it up your nose. Well, I jammed it in my poop
Oh, nice.
and then
Swirled
broke
it
the stick
around?
off, swirled it around, done.
Oh my God.
And then the other one was like a Q-tip, but had like a serration on it,
It's like a
like
knife?
a plastic
Poo
thing,
knife?
kind of like not like a poo knife, but you know those plastic dental picks?
Oh yeah, like
That-
for flossing?
Yeah, for like flossing.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
looked like.
It's like an axolotl's frills.
Yeah. So I was like jamming that in there, and then I'm like, oh, well, now what do I do with this container of poop?
Oh my God. Nice. What did you do with it?
Oh, I flushed, the tissue paper was flushable, so I
Ah,
flushed
okay.
the tissue paper.
I think you should have duked right in your hand.
Yeah, that's gross.
There was a guy, this is an aside. There was this guy on this podcast who was talking about how, like, you know, when you catch your poo and put it in the tub or the toilet, and everyone's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, when you're taking a crap and you grab it. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this guy earth was shattered. He thought everyone caught their shits and put it in the toilet.
You catch it and you put it in the toilet. Why
Yeah.
would you just sit on the toilet?
He did it, but he would like catch it on his way out or whatever. I don't know, dude. It looked real to me when he said it. Like he looked like he was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What do you
I've been
mean?
doing this my whole life. What are you
I've
talking
been
about?
catching poop my whole life.
Yeah. So, anyways.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I guess he's got the results because now I have a doctor's appointment on Monday.
Oh, so you don't know yet.
Yeah, not a
But
clue yet.
you seem to be walking around fine.
Yeah, I'm a lot better today, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I was a lot better yesterday.
You accidentally swallowed a razor blade or
Yeah,
something.
maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I followed some fiber.
Yeah.
Not like, psyllium fiber, but like fiber optic glass.
Yeah, exactly. A piece of asbestos.
A piece of asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm pretty confident that we're not gonna have to leave this room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How confident, like percentage wise?
Like 99.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So did you have to counter offer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I did. Yeah, we counter offered. He accepted that offer.
Okay.
And so, yeah, now it's just down to the mortgage.
Okay. All right. Very good.
So we're trying to get on to the A rate rather than the B rate. We can do B rate easy.
Yeah.
A rate's the one we want because, that's under 5%.
Yes.
And B rate's 7%.
And what kind of renewal time are you looking at right now?
Not entirely sure. I don't know if
Okay.
we've... Excuse me. A little burp came out there.
Yeah. That was a
I don't
good
think we've discussed that yet,
one. Okay.
but I think I think it's a 25-year amortization.
But but I mean, like
kinda
you
deal.
renew it every.
Yeah, every 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. We haven't discussed that yet.
And you're doing it fixed or variable? You haven't decided any of
Haven't
that shit yet?
decided yet, no.
Okay. I got kind of lucky with mine when I did fixed like whatever a year ago.
Yeah.
And I did it for like 3 years or something like that. So it's pretty good. But even
Yeah.
if mine was variable, like I mean, I don't know what your mortgage payment is going to be, but ours is like it's like $1,500 or something like that. $1,400 is so cheap.
Yeah, that's super cheap. Mine's going to end up being 22.
That's not that bad for a
No.
place this size.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Can
good.
you keep the old Jeep?
Yes.
Oh,
And I
wow.
can
There
keep
you
the Jeep.
go. Everything's coming up roses.
Yeah. Yeah. Get to
Nice.
keep the Jeep. Get to keep the house.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
everything's
cool.
Coming up pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And,
And
of
now
course,
you just need a formal apology from the homeowner for screwing you over.
is that what I need?
Well, so like when you pay for this house, is he going to send the money he owes you back
Yes.
or what?
Yeah.
He should send that first to go to the down payment.
He can't. He doesn't have the money.
Oh, what a fucking guy.
He's got to pay
Or
me
can
back.
he not take it out of what you're offering to the place or something?
No.
Okay.
We're pretty close to what the evaluated value is.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen. So I'm going to get more so I can fix all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is nice because the panel's a 70 amp panel.
Instantly tear that shit out.
Yeah, that's got to go. I got to replace all the windows because, of course, they're from 1958.
Yeah.
So
but
they're
I
all
mean,
single
like,
pane.
that's something you can do a year from now.
Yeah.
Even the electrical, it's still working.
It's still working, but I'm
But
going to
it's
get
something
enough
you
money
need to get done.
Yeah, I'm still going to get enough money out of the mortgage to
Yeah.
replace that, replace the windows,
Nice.
do the stove,
And you're
washer.
gonna. Oh yeah, that's right.
None of that stuff's working.
But you're gonna keep that gas, right? The stove.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love cooking with gas.
Yeah.
Cooking with gas.
Exactly. What was I gonna say? Oh, and you're gonna do everything that you're gonna do it that you can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the electrical I can't do
Exactly.
because that's an amperage upperage service.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to
Amperage
pay
uppage.
someone to do that.
Yeah, they're saying it's only going to be like $5,000 or whatever.
But we know some guys that actually, well, not well, but there's a few guys we know that do that.
yeah,
So you could like not necessarily call them a favor, but get the friend rate, you know?
yeah, for sure.
So I know of at least 2 people that do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Ben, Dean's pal Ben, but he does
No,
that.
I don't.
But also, you know, Calvin. So
yeah,
I mean, Calvin's busy, but
yeah. I mean, same with my friend Fraser.
Oh yeah.
He's also busy.
yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. But a lot of these people, well, I'm sure that your pal Fraser, it's like he probably owes you a favor or 3. So
I don't know. He's paid me.
okay.
He pays me cash money for the
Okay.
stuff that I did.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay.
And he's incredibly busy. He's got 2 kids plus a sickly wife.
2 kids, man. What a guy.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake. Yeah, that's cool anyways.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of work to be done around here.
Yeah, man. Need another doorway over here. Entry into the studio.
Yeah.
Back door so the wife doesn't have to see us miscreants coming in.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I mean, there's a side door. She doesn't have to see you guys come in.
Oh, yeah. You got to put in that
Nice
panel
put-
or whatever
Yeah.
to block it off so she doesn't have to see me coming in here. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
That's cool.
I don't know how that's going to work with the secret project.
Oh, yeah. But secret project is still going,
Yes.
more or less.
More or less, yes.
Okay. Cool.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
But yeah, that's going to come to fruition hopefully October, September, maybe
Mhm.
November.
Mhm.
We'll see. Other than that, didn't really play any video games, but did play Far World Pioneers.
Oh, yeah. How's
I
the
was
Far
like,
World
damn,
Pioneers?
I got to play some Far World Pioneers.
Pretty good, eh?
So, game starts up. C:\\\. And I'm like, oh my god.
What do you mean?
yes.
You have to type in C:\\\.
No, that's the intro. It goes C:\\\, and then it goes CD Farworld Pioneers, and then Farworld Pioneers, and then it loads the batch file. I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Okay.
This is great.
So it's like emulating the old school,
Yeah.
like back in the day playing a game.
Yeah. And it comes up with like an old school DOS intro and all this kind of stuff. It's so good.
Nice.
I was like, man, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And when you talk to like one of the characters, his name's Buddy. He's your buddy. It
On-
does
on
like
nose.
a right. It does a like 256 color VGA pixel art kind of deal.
Yeah.
With his mouth movements being all weird and stuff, and it's great. I love that aspect.
Okay. I think
However-
I can picture it. I think I can picture it.
However,
Uh-oh.
this game
Sucks.
should not have been released yet.
Oh, and it's not
It's
ready
like, oh,
to
it's
go?
out. This is not. This game is not ready. It's not even close.
It's
to
like
being
early
ready.
access.
It's not though. It's not. Early
It's supposed to be
access.
done?
It's full on done.
But it's just not.
It's just awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a colony sim in like Starbound. So the graphics are like Starbound,
Yeah.
the way things work are like Starbound, and it's a colony sim. So you go around and you find all your colonists. You can have
Yep.
them do work for you.
Mhm.
So you have a stockpile, which when they collect stuff, it goes all to that stockpile. You can get them to go mine, cut stuff down, fight things, follow you, go to bed. You got to have beds for everybody. You have to keep everyone's food up. You have to keep their temperature good. So you need like radiators in your base and stuff like that.
So it's like side view RimWorld?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super cool like that. Like super cool. I was like, man, this is dope.
But everything else is bad?
But the AI is just awful.
Oh. So they're doing stupid things?
Yes. So if they mine a block,
Oh, they'll destroy your house or something
no,
like
well,
that?
no, because you have to set what they mine. So
Yeah.
you have the mining. So you mine like here, mine this entire section out. They're
Mhm.
like, okay, but the last block they'll mine will be right under their feet. And when they mine that block, they will
fall
float.
to their death?
No,
Oh,
they won't. They will
float?
float there and be unable to move. So you have to go down to where they're mining, put a ladder underneath them so that they can climb down off the block that's not there.
Oh, wow.
It's so stupid. And then they can't path back to their beds. They're like, we don't have a bed. I'm like, your bed is literally here.
They can't figure out how
It's
to get
literally
back?
right here. It's labeled your bed.
Okay.
And they can't get back there. And they
So-
won't eat. They won't do anything. It's like, oh my God, you guys are so dumb.
Okay. Because, yeah, I know that in RimWorld they'll do stuff like that too, but you can sort of set their priorities and how they work and operate in the world.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something they can... I'm sure they'll fix it.
It's high up on the bug list. They did release a state of the game.
Oh, so they know it's a
They
problem
know it's a
and
problem.
they're working on it?
Like, yeah.
Oh
And
my
like the
God.
graphics, they're okay. You know, they're DOS style graphics, which
Yeah.
is fine. But you know, you figure for a modern game, like when you move, your character is all jittery, and it's so weird. It's like jittery and fuzzy when you're running. You just your character.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the pixels aren't updating properly. I don't know.
It's like
it
on,
looks
if it's
awful.
like you're playing on an original Game Boy.
yeah,
Oh, God.
Yeah, kinda like
terrible.
that.
Smearing.
smearing of just your character, the backgrounds, everything that.
That's
everything
weird.
else, fine.
Wonder if that's intentional.
I don't know. It's weird.
That is weird.
But it's
So the potential's there.
the
it's
potential
just
is there.
They didn't deliver quite.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the way games are released nowadays, so that's not
suppose.
surprising.
It's it's got mixed reviews on the Steam right now. A lot of negative comments that are currently
Yeah,
at the top. So lots of mixed reviews.
that's weird that they would do that. I mean, I guess they got to make money if they want to keep making the game, probably. So they got to release it to get some money going.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they'd keep working on it. But I don't know. That's just the way these games are released nowadays. Just look at every game, like even like any game, like Gollum was released.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking atrocious game, apparently. It's like, why didn't they keep working on it? Oh, I don't know.
Ran out of money. Got to get money.
I don't know. It's,
Gotta make
it's
some sales.
kind of, it's, I don't know, dude. They should have money to do it. It's Farworld Pioneers is a little different than a Lord of the Rings licensed game.
It's it's a small indie studio
Yeah.
trying to do this thing.
I'm sure it'll end up being like Starbound by the, or No Man's Sky. I had to think of which Star game am I talking about here? Yeah, No Man's Sky, where they turn it around.
Yeah.
So-
Hopefully, because it's a really cool concept. but it's just executed poorly so far.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because everything takes a lot more resources because you have a lot of people to do the work. Everything takes more resources to do things. So like a bar of steel takes 10 iron.
Oh yeah.
Rather than
because you could have 10 guys mining.
you can have 10 guys mining. And in order to find your colonists, the game's like, hey, there might be somebody coming to visit.
Oh yeah.
And you see like go off in the direction they said they were. Look, oh, there's a colonist just hanging out there. It's like,
just
hey,
like
you want to come visit? You want to come hang out?
That's like in RimWorld, where it's like a guy crashed on the planet. He's coming to visit, and then you can like try to get him to join or kidnap him or whatever, and then remove his legs and give him robot legs.
That'll be cool if you can do that in this one, but
who knows? Maybe.
So far, who knows?
Yeah.
The wiki is extremely light on content.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm like, how do I do this? They're like, nah.
No one knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Cool.
Try to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though. You know?
Getting in on the ground floor
well,
where
just
nobody
not
knows.
knowing, like, and discovering it on your own, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting that way.
I was like, what? Because your colonists have like a speech bubble thing that pops up with just like I guess like an icon bubble to let you know what's going on, and it just keeps popping up Ghostface, and I'm like,
well, that is not cool.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
Ghostface. He's like, it's like Macaulay Culkin screaming face, but all white.
That's like, what's going wrong?
Ah! I'm like, cool. What is your issue? And you talk to them, they're like, I wish I had a bed, and I'm like,
you have a bed,
dumbass. You idiot.
Yeah,
it's upstairs in the place where it says your bed.
Yeah,
so
I can't get up the stairs though. I don't know how.
There's a ladder. Just go up it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, a little bit ridiculous. I don't know if I'll play it anymore
until it's updated.
Until it's updated. Yeah, I kind of want to. I gave it a good college try last night. I was like, yeah, okay, let's give it a go.
And that was enough for now, anyways.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
And then I've been playing a lot of, not a lot, but some MTG Arena.
Some what?
MTG Arena.
Oh,
Magic the Gathering.
MTG
Arena.
I see. Magic the Gathering game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made a account.
Okay.
They were like, hey, what's your level of Magic? I'm like, extremely proficient at Magic.
Why?
Don't give me any tutorials. And it's like, okay, here's the never played Magic before tutorial. I'm like, cool. Can I skip it? No. You have to play it.
So you said I'm extremely good at Magic, and they were like, nah, not today, bro.
Nah, you got to play this whole tutorial.
Wow.
Like, oh, okay. I will then.
And how's it going?
It's a breeze.
Yeah.
the tutorials are a super breeze. You have to do after the main tutorial, or the how to play the mechanics tutorial and how to summon creatures and whatever. You have to go and do color challenges. So you have a monocolor deck. You have to do 5 games with that deck against an AI. It's all preloaded. The deck always works the same way. So you have to like deal with situations, and
you'll just you get your cards in the same order every time.
Yeah. I believe so. Anyway.
Scripted.
Yeah, because you can't mulligan.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, here's your cards. Cool.
Enjoy and play.
Yeah, that took like an hour to do all 5 colors. Just blasted right through it because it's pretty easy.
Yeah. And then when you're done, you play against other people?
No, now I'm doing dual color decks.
Oh,
which are a little bit more fun. I was playing a black and green graveyard deck.
Ooh.
It was pretty good. I was having fun. That was this morning too.
Nice.
When I was waiting for you.
Beautiful.
Played a couple rounds of that.
Beautiful.
But yeah, they give you a ton of booster packs to open.
Oh yeah. Can you trade those ones?
No, but you can get these things called wild cards, so you can trade those for cards that you actually want.
Is this the same one that Feldy was playing?
Yes.
Okay, I have a count on that thing too. They were giving away lots of cards back in the day, so I just was like, I'll make an account.
Yeah,
my free cards.
they still do.
But they were like on Twitch and stuff.
Oh,
maybe I only knew about him just because I was watching Feldy play.
Probably could be.
Yeah,
could be.
So
yeah,
I don't even know if I could remember how to log in.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you played?
That was my week. That was all I played, other than Game Club.
I played some more Fist of the North Star.
Ooh,
Paradise Lost, Yakuza anime. Kenshiro like levels up and gets more powerful, and like you can like just explode guys. Like before it was like, okay, you could punch a guy till his health went to 0 and he'd explode.
Yeah.
Or you could punch a guy till he was stunned, and then you hit circle to like stun him, and then you would hit circle again to do his like Hokuto Shinken maneuvers, where he'd like punch him, 1,000 times, and then he'd say like whatever the maneuver's called. They always say the name of them in the show or whatever, and then they'd like go like their head would get all big and explode. But now he's got a new ability where you don't even do that. You just hit the circle button at the right time, and he goes like, puts his hand in them, and they just go and explode.
Jesus.
So it's not a very hard game so far. Like, I've not lost a fight yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because it's made to be that way or whatever, but yeah. And there's
made
like
to be anime accurate. Kenshiro and use.
Well, that's the thing, is like Kenshiro would never lose, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, he did lose to Shin when Shin stole Yuria from him, but he did. That was like the only time I think he's lost, basically. But it's definitely like Yakuza. Now I'm running around town and there's all these sub stories where they'll be like, "Hello, Sonny. This man has stolen my magical jug. Would you get it back for me?"
The old magic jug.
And then Kenshiro goes to get it back, but he punches too many times and he accidentally breaks the magical jug. Now I owe 100 million yen to this old bag, so I have to learn how to earn money. So,
do you get businesses? Do you get a...
I'm like a bounty hunter. I don't think there's a business. I can do bartending, but I don't think there's a business. Not that I found yet anyways. There's only 11 chapters in this game. I'm already on chapter 6.
Ooh, almost done.
The first 5 chapters, there's virtually no open world going on. It's pretty much just like, oh, here's the car you can drive around. So now drive it around a bit in this level to learn how to drive it around. So you do that, and then you go back, and there was like no sub stories I could find. Like, I'd be running around the town like, okay, just one sub story. No sub stories.
Huh.
So now that I get to this area, their sub stories has opened up, and there's like 100 sub stories.
Wow.
But some of them, the sub stories are not really like what you would call a sub story. Like, there was the whole thing of like, this is a story mission, but when you complete it, it goes like, you completed this sub story, because you can't go further ahead unless you do what the sub story is. So yeah, it's a little weird that way. There's also these weird talismans you can make, which give you like Kenshiro abilities in battle. So like, you have it's very much like Yakuza. When your heat bar levels up, it's not called the heat bar, but it's called like whatever. So there's like a talisman that'll fill up your heat bar. And then there's a talisman. So you can have 4 equipped at a time right now. And they do different things. But I have not had to use any yet because I never get close to losing. The only one I have is there's like, if you press right on the D-pad, I have Nugget. And Nugget just gives you money. So and it takes 15 minutes to recharge. So every battle, I just like press right. Nugget's like, and he gives you like money. And then he goes away.
That's weird.
And then every battle, I just try to press Nugget, and if it works, it works. So
try to press Nugget.
Yeah, dude.
That's a sentence.
Exactly. That's pretty much all I did for gaming this week, besides Game Club.
Yes.
I don't think I did anything else. No, I think
it was a short week for us.
Well, yeah, I guess so. When did we record? Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was not much else going on. And like, I mean, we'll talk about later Game Club, but I was just like, God damn it, I want to play more. So, but we'll get to that later after all the other clap. I watched movies last night, some old crappy horror movies, whatever. But other than that, I didn't really watch anything else either. Just American Dad as usual.
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic American Dad.
Though I see that Secret War is coming out at the end of the month. No, Secret Invasion. What is it called?
Yeah, Secret Invasion.
Yeah, it's at the end of this month.
Yeah.
It's like June 20th or something like that. And then Ahsoka is like in July. So coming up soon, we'll be back on the Watch Club. Whatever the fuck it's called. Watch Club makes it like we're comparing Rolexes or something like that. Viewing party. Anyways.
The VP.
Yep.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was short, but you know what? It's not short. Patreon.com/StreamvoidPod. That is a very long URL that you can type into your browser at this very moment to get straight to our Patreon. That's a place where you can throw money at the screen.
Yes.
And you can help us. You can help us You can support this podcast.
Why not?
With your hard-earned dollary dues.
Please do.
Please do. You also get access to all of our bonus content, our pre-show content, our
Oh,
post-show content,
so
our
much of
in-between
it.
show content.
Yeah, lots
Sometimes there's in-between show
of
content.
it. Yes.
And of course, you get access to this podcast early, as well as our bonus videos,
Yes.
which we need to do
What
more
a
of.
what a deal. Well, we're gonna do the semenology.
Oh yeah, semenology.
Mixology with semen.
Yes.
Look forward to that.
Yes, definitely
Get you
do.
banned from YouTube.
100%.
Good lord, disgusting.
Yeah, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about some news.
Okay.
Publisher apologized after fans spot signs of AI generation in contract artist's Duke Nukem promo illustration.
Wow, you pronounced that perfectly.
Did I?
That's crazy.
That's fabulous.
This is from PC Gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they contracted this dude to make Duke Nukem promo art for their, I guess they're doing a remaster of 1 and 2, Duke Nukem. And it was obviously AI generated. Well, not, I don't know if obviously is the word to say, but after scrutinization, you can tell
Yeah.
it's AI generated.
Yeah.
Because, like, the hand is weird. I mean, it's like, hands are kind of tough to draw, but, like, the hand is weird. The gun is weird. Like, just things are weird, right?
Yeah.
And so Twitter people were like, this is obviously AI generated. Like, why are you using AI art? And the company was like, you're right, it is AI art. We apologize. We shouldn't have used this guy. We should have looked at it more. We contracted this dude to make it, and he did this.
Yeah.
But if you go to the guy that made it, his, like, portfolio website, as soon as I clicked on it, I'm like, all this guy does is AI art.
That's all
Like,
he does.
It doesn't say AI art. It says he uses, like, mixed styles or something like that. I don't know what it says. I can't remember. But as I was clicking on them, I'm like, everything this guy... Well, first of all, you look at the overall, there's like 100 pictures on his profile. He has no style. Every picture is a different style.
Yeah.
And then you look at him and they're like, this is AI, obviously. Like, just everything has the AI look to it.
Yeah.
But then you look even closer and it'll be like, oh, okay, there's a picture of a mercenary versus a cyborg I saw. And once you look at it, you're like, okay, that looks cool. But then you look closer, it's like, okay, the cyborg, one of the cyborg's hands has 5 fingers and the other one has 4. Okay, whatever. It's a cyborg. Maybe he has different arm parts or whatever. But then you look closer and it's like, it looks like he has a foot coming out of his back.
I think he's got 4 arms.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like good, right? And then you look a little closer, and a lot of the pictures are cropped so the hands or feet are not in them. And the one that really did it for me was there's this one where it's like 2 girls playing a piano and a cello, and you look at the cello, and you can see where the AI was like, oh, I can tell there should be a bow in this picture, but there's just a slash across the cello, and it's not really being held by hand or anything like that. It's just a line drawn across the cello. And it was like, okay, the AI was like, I know there should be something here, but it doesn't know how to do it properly, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just... It was obvious that this... And then there's one, like, with the stormtroopers. You look at the stormtrooper armor, and it'll be like, well, this stormtrooper, the leg piece has 3 parts to it, but this stormtrooper, it has 4 parts to it. And it's like not consistent across the way. Or one stormtrooper looked like he was wearing a belt with pouches on it, except there's just pouches, no belt. So there just looks like there's pouches stuck to the armor. And it's just like, okay. If you just took a little bit of looking, you would tell
Yeah.
it's AI generated all through this guy's work.
Yeah, I mean, he touts himself as a professional hybrid concept artist.
Yeah, but like hybrid, what does that mean? Mixed media? Like he uses,
well,
he probably doesn't say AI, but he's like, well, it says hybrid. That means AI generated, man. One of the most flagrant ones, there's a picture of like the Mandalorian in a cave with Tusken Raiders or whatever. And if you click on it, you can go look at the sort of composition shot of how he did it. And the description is like, I wanted to do the Star Wars art, storyboarding art that is based off of these storyboard artists, like 4 different storyboard artists that work for Star Wars. And there's an animated GIF of him showing the 4 different art styles. And as you look at it, it's like, oh, they're all AI generated. He just took composites of AI Mandalorians in different styles and like pasted them in the image. It was very much like AI.
Yeah, his about page doesn't say anything about using
No,
AI,
of course
but I
not.
mean, he definitely uses AI. He is a teacher of various academics in Madrid and Barcelona.
Yeah.
He's been a teacher for 15 years. Expert professor in visual development for the entertainment industry. Goya shares in 2 award-winning productions of the best animated film in 2021 and animated shorts.
Yeah. I mean, he probably has artistic capabilities,
Yeah.
but like on this website, it's basically all AI generated.
Might not all be AI generated.
I don't know, dude.
Definitely is a lot of
There's
this
no
AI
consistent
generated.
style. Like you see an artist, if you look at an artist like Todd McFarlane and you looked at his portfolio, you'd be like, he drew every one of these pictures. I can tell. He has the style, the Todd McFarlane style.
Yeah.
Or Rob Liefeld, or any of these comic artists. Or like if you looked at an H.R. Giger picture, you would know, oh yeah, H.R. Giger, I could tell.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy, like if you look at the one he did of an alien velociraptor, you can just look at it and be like, okay, the AI just like tried to make an alien velociraptor. Like the torso of it, it makes no sense.
Yeah, he's got a lot of pencil art on here too.
Yeah, but that can be AI generated too.
It could be.
Like his his pencil art of Batman, I don't know what it was called, but there's a group of Batman and Batgirl and like some other characters. If you click on it and look at Batgirl, like her Batgirl logo is all distorted. The Batman looks fine, but you can tell the AI Batgirl was like it's got like what's supposed to be the Batman logo on her chest, but it's all like fucked up because it's AI.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, that one is. Yeah, that doesn't have to be pencil, that one.
Well, it's in theory penciled with coloring and inking done on top of it.
Yeah.
But anyways, maybe some of the other stuff is. There's another one where it was like quick paintings, and it's like paintings of various scenes from movies like 2001 and Blade Runner and stuff. And you can just tell that it's just like AI paint this scene in like watercolor. It's not like he painted these scenes, you know? So
Yeah, it's hard to tell now.
I don't know. With those ones, I could tell it was AI. Just AI is weird. It just doesn't have like, I don't know. Obviously, he touched them up. Obviously. Yeah. So it's not pure AI because AI is always fucked up. Like whenever you do something and has like the hand has 7 fingers on it. I don't know why AI can't figure out that humans have 5 fingers, but they can't figure it out.
They sure can.
So obviously he touched these up to make them have 5 fingers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But overall, you can tell most of the work was done with AI. So they got to watch out for that.
They sure do.
I mean,
well, it was bad enough. Once you're labeled as an AI user, then
well, you're kind of done. But it's bad enough when they were just having people stealing art. Like there'd be times where he'd be like, "Here's the concept art," and they'd be like, "Oh, that was stolen directly from this guy, like traced and made into your artwork because someone stole it." Or like even recently in Elder Scrolls Online, some guy had done a sort of stylized version of the gods of Morrowind, like Vivek and Sothasil and everything like that. Very stylized, thick black drawings. And like one of the developers on Elder Scrolls Online, or the artist, stole that picture and made it into a tattoos in the game. So he saw it in the game and was like, "Hey, you guys stole my artwork. Like, what's going on?" And it was bad enough when they were just stealing that. Now it's like you can steal it and maybe get away with it because it's just like it only stole a little section of it.
Yeah.
You know? It's harder to say. Anyways.
Yeah, it's tough to call.
Yeah.
It's tough to call now.
And it's not AI. It's, what would you even call it?
Machine learning.
Yeah. It's not creating anything.
No, it's just using...
It's creating what it... Yeah. What would you even say?
Slapdashing a bunch of different bits together.
Yeah, it's just like what it thinks it looks like, but it's not thinking.
It's not thinking.
It's just like conglomeration.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we'll take this window that I learned about.
Yeah,
here,
we'll use this eye here and this eyelash here and mix them all together and merge them up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the guy on his page, he had a picture of Wednesday Addams. I was like, that's just an AI painting of Wednesday Addams from the Wednesday show on Netflix. Like, it wasn't like he created anything here. Just AI bullcrap.
Yep, could be.
So, anyways, people up in arms about Duke Nukem.
Yep. Speaking of AI bullshit,
Uh-huh.
NVIDIA.
Oh, yeah.
The 5000 series cards rumored to launch next year.
What the fuck, dude? Seriously, how much are they going to cost?
I don't know.
$3,000 for a 50-50 card?
Probably around the same as this year's cards.
Oh, my God.
I guess they're because the 4000 series did so poorly, and they're like, oh, let's get this out of here and get our next line of graphics cards out now.
Why don't they just reduce the 4000 series?
Reduce it?
Yeah, the price.
No, more power.
But do we? Anyways,
there's no difference in the 4000 series in price. I don't think.
No, but I know
it's around about the same as the 3000 series.
No, dude, no way,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
no,
Oh, yeah.
dude, no
Oh,
way,
yeah.
dude, no, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The 4000 was way more money.
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude. Like, wasn't a 4080 like $1,600?
Yeah, 3080 is $1,600 too.
Anyways, I don't think another series is gonna set the world on fire. Do you think a 5000 series is gonna be like that's the ticket?
That's the ticket. That's the money winner right there. I don't think so.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. The 3000 series just hit at the right time, I think.
It definitely did. And then they're trying to like do the 4000 series as hoping that it's going to hit as well. But
Like-
it's like, well, everyone's got a 3000 series card.
Well, they need another pandemic.
yeah, they definitely
They need
another
the 5000 series need to come out when like Corona 2 Electric Boogaloo comes out.
pandemic.
And then they can sell them like mad.
Yeah,
But I don't think that's going to happen again.
probably not. Not in our lifetime, anyway.
God, I hope not. And I was thinking about it, like, the next time something like that happens, they're going to have a tough time getting anything done.
Yeah,
Because, like, I mean, Corona was bad when it started up. Now we're on Corona talk. But, like, I was thinking, like, there's no way people are going to be, I'm going to mask up, I'm going to stay home, I'm going to do all this stuff. Because it ended up being like, yeah, it's over, nothing.
Yep.
I mean, when it was going on, there's lots of people in the hospital and everything like that.
Yes.
It's a little different. But
Now
I can't.
it's done.
But I can't imagine them trying to get it to go again. Could you imagine them trying to do it and people actually doing it?
I think it all depends on what the body count is at the start.
It'd have to be like you're seeing bodies in the streets, dude.
I mean, they were
Not really.
at the start.
There wasn't bodies in the streets.
No, but they were running out of places in the morgue.
Yeah, but still.
So they had to put the bodies in containers in the streets.
I don't know. If it comes around again, I would do what they say and everything like that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it would be the same.
No. I mean, I sometimes like to be alive, so
Yeah, I do too. but
I'd mask
it's
up,
just
do
like,
the stuff, you know?
I mean, I did have COVID, but I had the vax, so maybe it would have been worse if I didn't. Who knows? But
yeah, probably would be.
just thinking back to that time where it was like people are like wearing gloves and you get your delivery of McDonald's and you're disinfecting the bag and like all this shit. It's like, I couldn't even imagine going back to that. So,
A
anyways,
cleaner society.
I mean, I didn't
where
have a
everyone
cold for
washes
like
their
3
hands.
years because of COVID.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, you were in rough shape for a while.
with COVID,
Yeah.
still am, dude. Anyways, the 5000 series. Are you gonna get a 5000
No.
series card? Not even
No.
a chance. What if it comes out and it's like,
If I got flipping great wads of money, then sure.
or even if it was like, let's say, it was like crazy good performance, and the price was like less.
It'd have to be way less. Or if I had flipping great wads of cash,
Okay.
which I might have.
Or, but like,
know.
I'm just trying to think of a reason you would ever want to go to 5,000. Like, is there any games that are even maxing out like the 3,000 series yet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, there are. It's called Cyberpunk.
I meant 4,000 series, not 3,000
Oh,
series.
yeah, it's called Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but that's just bad optimization.
But does it play Cyberpunk?
Yeah, I just don't know what the fuck. I don't know, dude. Even like you can still play stuff like on the 1080.
Yeah, sure can. I
I
mean,
don't know.
we're streaming to 3 different websites on the 1080 right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't have a 4,000 series card, do you?
No,
No.
just a 3000.
Yeah.
A 3000, a 2000, and a 1000.
I should install my 3,000.
You should.
It's getting on like 2 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just slap it in there, fire it up.
Yeah, but then it's like when I get my anyways, then I gotta take it all apart.
You were taking everything apart anyway.
I know, but I don't want to. Anyways, I don't know, dude. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm not too thrilled about a new RTX. I don't know what they'd have to do to make me want to get an RTX. It'd have to be fucking pretty cheap, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless it really, I don't know. It'd have to be pretty cheap, I think. Is that the only way I'd be interested?
Yeah, no rumors about what the price cost is going to be right now, so it's like, whatever.
I know these companies are just like, well, we can sell $1 million at this price, or we could sell $2 million at half price. They'd rather just sell $1 million at the full price.
Yeah, cost less overall.
Well, it's less manufacturing, less cost. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah, less manufacturing.
I've never understood that. You can sell twice as many if you sold it for like 40% less. They'd rather just sell it at full price.
Yes.
Oh well, whatever.
Got to keep that brand loyalty.
Yeah,
not
but
brand
I
loyalty,
don't
that brand
value.
value. Yeah,
I guess so,
like
but
we make expensive video cards, so
they need more.
They got to be expensive.
They
to
need
be
more
expensive.
competition in the market.
I mean, if Intel can manage to get their video cards out and working up good.
They're out now, but
Yeah,
they
but-
need to step up their graphics card game.
Yeah, they only released X amount, so
Yeah. You can get it, I think.
I don't know. Let's
I
find out.
think so. I'm thinking people have them, so
I think people have
it's
them as
just
well.
not as good.
No.
They're okay.
They're
Basically.
okay. They're
They're
not
okay.
they're not your 3080, you know?
Yeah. So we got Intel, Nvidia, and what's the other one?
AMD.
Oh, AMD. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Need like
So-
a fourth one.
There's Newegg. There's our Intel Arcs on Newegg now right now for $339.99.
There you go. But they're not as good as the Nvidia or
No.
the AMD ones.
No, they're not. Yeah, they're meant to be a budget card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's an AS Rock Phantom Gaming Arc A770.
That's a lot of
$759.99.
letters and numbers right there.
Yes, that's an Intel Arc put into a gaming GPU. Look at that. That's
A
crazy.
gaming GPU, eh?
Yeah, gaming.
Wow.
It's for gamers. Gamers only.
Okay.
Yes.
Aren't graphics cards for gamers only?
No.
No?
No. They run a lot of different calculations.
I
You don't
guess
need them
so.
for just gaming. I mean, the cryptocurrency, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Right.
The old
Remember
crypto.
when NVIDIA was like, we're going to lock out them from crypto? And then we're like, actually, JK,
We make tons of money.
we're not going to do that. I take it back.
Yeah.
Do you also remember when they tried to sell physics cards?
Physics cards?
Yeah, like a card to do physics calculations in games.
Oh,
This would be in the era of like Half-Life 2.
yeah.
You could buy like a physics card in addition to your graphics card.
Back in the day when your 3D accelerator, you needed the 2D accelerator as well.
Yeah,
the
man.
2D card with a 3D card, and you daisy chain them together
Sound Blaster.
with your sound blaster.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Good times, good times.
That is a good time.
So what it says Lovelace here. Was that the name of the 30
Yeah,
series?
yeah. No, the 40
40
series
series
is
is
Lovelace.
Lovelace?
Yeah.
It's like a porn star's name, dude.
Right?
Yeah, Linda Lovelace. She's
Linda?
a star of Deep Throat.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Now you do.
Yeah, very good.
Google it after stream.
I shall. Next up,
Uh-huh.
Diablo 4 armor pieces prices. Their pieces are prices
Yeah.
are very high, and they rival Modern Warfare 2 and Overwatch 2 prices.
I can't believe that this game made by Activision Blizzard has a similar monetization scheme
Isn't that strange?
as other games is made by Activision
Isn't that
Blizzard.
strange? It's so weird.
That's so weird, dude. I can't believe it.
They're saying it's going to be about $28 for an armor set.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cosmetic. I don't care.
Yeah,
Charge whatever the fuck you want, man. That's the thing about these cosmetics. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't need them all.
No, you definitely don't.
And if you can't afford it, oh,
Who
well,
cares?
it's not for you.
yeah, it's just not for you. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just a cosmetic. It just makes you look cool. But people like to pay the big money to make themselves look cool, so whatever. And they'll probably pay the $28 and
But it's
not even
I mean,
care.
$28 is, I mean, it's like to me or you, it's like $28. Who cares?
Yeah,
Some people, a kid or people living in another country or whatever, then it's a big deal.
yeah.
But I mean, it's just a cosmetic. If it was like, here's this armor and like PvP you want to play, $28. You have to have this, otherwise you get stomped.
Yeah.
Then it's a little different.
Yeah. Then that's pay to win.
Yeah, but this is just like, okay, you look like the Skeleton Lord. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, is it any worse? $28 doesn't really seem that bad when you think of stuff like Apex Legends with their like $100 heirloom pack sets that you have to get and stuff like that.
Yep. That's a lot of money.
So, but I mean, the difference with that is like in Apex Legends, in theory, you could do it for free.
Yes.
Whereas
We're not
this,
entirely
not
sure.
really. Oh, I googled this.
Oh yeah, and these
Where
sets
as
are
of
gonna
now,
be,
you can only get platinum by buying it. So.
No, but these sets, can you find them in the wild?
No, I don't think so. I think these cosmetic ones are strictly battle pass. Oh, I think it might be available on the battle pass. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I did Google about it for platinum, and you have to buy the platinum to do it. But whatever, who knows? Like season 2, maybe they have their own like in-game currency.
Yeah.
That you can buy older cosmetics with for no real money.
Or they just drop.
Or they just drop. No, they're not going to drop.
No,
they want you to grind it
people
out.
would be up in arms about that. They'd be like, "Wow, I paid $28 for this. Why is it dropping for free?"
That's old. That's old season stuff. You've bought a new $28 one next season.
But then when you're on season 20,
Yeah.
you still got that season 1 thing. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, look at this baller."
Yeah, exactly.
Can't get that set anymore, dog.
Exactly. I mean, I remember like I don't know why it's such a big deal. People usually are fine with cosmetics. Maybe it's because it's a $60, $80 retail game that they expect you to pay $28 for other shit like this afterwards.
Yep.
But I remember like the world has like turned around on cosmetic downloads. Because I remember like the first cosmetic download I knew of that you had paid money for was like Oblivion's horse armor.
Horse armor.
And people shit their fucking pants. Like, all you get is this armor that doesn't do anything. This is bullshit. And then now it's like, yeah, that's what we want.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't give us like a good sword. Just give me a cool sword.
Yeah, make me look dope as frig
Yeah.
in front of all these plebs.
Exactly. Yeah, so
That's the way.
I'm okay with this, really.
Yep.
I can't really think of any cosmetic shit like that I bought. I mean, I guess I have on Warframe, but that's like, I don't know, you can earn that money in game. Like Warframe, you can trade stuff for real money. So if you want a cosmetic like item, you can buy it from the shop with platinum you got from somebody else. So I've done that. I mean, I've bought real platinum too. When I get a coupon, it's like, I played this game for 200 hours. I can throw them $5.
Exactly.
But like
this free game I've played for 200 hours.
Yeah.
Have a
I mean, I did
fiver.
buy the horse armor, but that was like in the Oblivion height of my Oblivion times. And I was like, I'll buy whatever they put out. I don't know. I can't think of anything that I've spent actual money on.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I had like real money spent into Apex Legends, but that was more like I bought the character pack and I ended up with, it comes with like the monetary shit.
Yeah.
So then I bought stuff with that, but I bought the character first. This other stuff was just extra basically.
Extra.
Yeah.
I mean, I've spent a couple $100 on Apex Legends, you know, getting cosmetics and whatever.
You played that for 1,000 hours.
I
so
played it for 1,000 hours.
It's like you spent like 10 cents an hour.
Yeah.
So it's
pretty good.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, pretty good bang for your buck on Apex Legends.
Exactly. I was looking and I saw there's a new season coming out, and I was like, I'm so not caught up on Apex Legends at all.
No, me neither.
I don't know what's going on in that game.
Nope.
They're showing a new character, and like it seemed like the character's abilities were way overpowered as usual. Like the guy has a tracer shot where if you hit him, you can see him wherever they are in the level, or it causes your gun to overheat if you fire it too much after you got tagged. I was like, that sounds fucking terrible. Like, oh my god. Anyways.
That's probably fine.
No, but like the other, now we're on Apex Legends talks. The other ultimates and shit, it's like, okay, it has to hit me. It can kill me or whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's like I get hit and then I'm penalized this way. My gun overheats. That's the primary thing in the fucking game. I'm sure it doesn't last forever, but it's just like, I don't know. Anyways. Seemed overpowered, whatever his thing is. I don't know. We always disagree on the Apex Legends.
Yeah, we definitely
do. I'll be like, are you crazy? It's so overpowered. He's like, nah, it sounds okay to me.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyways.
Yeah.
No Apex Legends.
No.
We're beyond it.
How about League of Legends?
I'm beyond it.
Riot threatens to cancel the entire League of Legends summer season in North America if a deal with players isn't made.
Oh, yeah. So basically, what I got from this is the Players Association is like, no. Okay, so it's a couple things. There was a new rule Riot made where before, if you owned a League of Legends team, you had to have like a feeder team with like, they have like the Premier League, and then there's like the A League, but there's also like an amateur league.
Yeah.
And before, every team had to have 2 teams to feed into the other teams, right?
Yeah.
So Riot, because the owners were like, we don't want to have that many teams, Riot was like, okay, you don't have to have those teams anymore. You can get rid of them if you don't want them. So then the players are like, no, we like those. We like it when lots of people that are in our, like, you know, what is it called? Union have jobs. So we're going to have like a walkout if you're going to get rid of this.
Yeah.
We're going to go on strike for this or whatever. So Riot is just like, okay, well, if you're going to do that, we'll just cancel the whole season if you don't want to play, basically. Yeah. And it kind of sucks for the players, basically. I get why they would want to do that, because how many people are on a League of Legends team? 5?
Yeah. 5 plus, you know, an alternate.
Yeah. And they have like 3 teams of people that are getting played to play League of Legends now.
Yeah.
Whereas now they're like saying, you don't have to have those other junior teams. You can just ditch those guys who are getting paid. So it makes sense that they would want to keep them all. I assume the League of Legends teams and everything must make some money. Some, I guess. I don't know. But like, I'm assuming the smaller teams probably lose money. But that's how they all work.
Yes.
The main pro team makes the money, and then the junior teams are like for developing talent, so they're not expected to be money makers here.
Yeah.
But I've never understood the whole esports, really. It's not really ever appealed to me too much. So, have you ever watched the League of Legends esportings?
Yeah, when I was playing League of Legends, we would have people over to the house, get the popcorn, the chips, and the beers out, and watch the LCS all day long.
Crazy. So it's that if you're into it, it's that exciting?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Wow.
I mean, it's just like watching the Owls as well. When you're into it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised they're not going to use scabs. Just like, oh, you're going to walk out? Well, we'll have scabs. And you guaranteed there would be people playing.
Oh, yeah.
They would cross the picket line for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of money.
I remember MLB did that one season where they used scabs. They had all these minor leaguers playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the owners will definitely shut people out if they can think they're going to make an extra $1. So, yeah, I say fuck the owners. Take them to task. Get the money. Get everybody paid.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the owners are like, we're not making enough money. We're making money, but not enough money.
You got to be good to make the money. You got to make that big prize money.
Yeah,
the millions of dollars.
The owners aren't good. The owners aren't good.
No, the players got to be good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They should get paid.
They should.
And the junior players.
Yeah.
More players.
Got to get that farm team going.
Yeah.
Although there's probably a ton of farm teams out there. Like there's so many teams, like even the college league or the university league and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they don't get paid.
No.
But
they could.
No.
You could move over to the pros.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. But I mean, like, if you're playing on a college team or a university team, that's the whole thing, is you don't get paid.
Yeah.
I think they should, though. Well, anyways, yeah, they should get paid. Especially, like, the ones that actually people pay to watch. Yeah. Like, the football teams and basketball teams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they get a free education out of it, but it's...
Still.
Those sports teams make so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's crazy. Oh, well, it's meant for... I mean, education is unfortunately for profit when it should be not for profit.
Yeah.
Let's privatize all universities.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Privatize or socialize?
Oh, right. Yeah, socialize. Let's not privatize.
Not privatize.
Let's not privatize.
Socialize.
Yeah, let's seize all the universities.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Government pays for your tuition now. Free education.
No. Not pay for it. They supply it.
Supply it.
We're not going to pay the universities. We're going to own the universities.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
It seems like a good idea.
Well, isn't it a good idea?
It
If
is a good
everyone is smarter, isn't that what we want?
That's literally
I
what
mean,
we
as
want.
us regular people, that's what we want. I know that the billionaires don't want that because then someone working somewhere for a crap pay will be like, hey, wait a minute. I work all day and I get paid $50. That billionaire dipshit does nothing all day and gets $1 million. Something's not adding up. And I know a lot of people always say like, well, they work the hardest. They're the smartest guys. No, just look at Elon. That's all you got to do now.
I mean,
He's an idiot.
yeah.
He's an
He
idiot.
made some lucky decisions.
And also was lucky enough to be ejaculated of his dad's penis
Yeah, I suppose.
and landed on a pile of money. So that's all you need, really. You just need money. You don't need talent or
Yeah.
skill.
Just land on a pile of money as soon as you
Yeah,
pop out of the vagine.
exactly.
That's how you do
It's
it.
blood money, too,
Yep.
for him. Oh, my God. Anyways.
Yes. Let's talk about Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
The Middle Earth Magic
Uh-huh.
the Gathering set.
Why?
It's touted.
Why would we talk about this?
We're just going to talk about
We're
it.
just talking for no specific
We're just talking
reason.
for no specific reason.
Oh.
This set
okay.
is touted to be the most collectible set that has ever been released by Magic. People are
Why?
going absolutely bananas. The collector's edition booster box is probably going to cost us Canadians around $425.
Oh my God.
I don't know how many packs are in a collector's edition pack. I'm speculating between 8 and 16. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't bought a collector's edition pack of anything
Whoa,
yet.
whoa. Each pack is $40?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the collector's edition
But what
is
does the
gonna
collector's edition mean? It
It's-
come with 100 cards?
No, it comes with special cards that you cannot get in the regular packs.
Oh my God.
So there are full art land cards that are essentially maps of Middle Earth, sections of the map,
Okay.
which you can only get in the collector's edition. There are borderless art cards that combine together to form larger art pieces, which you can only
Uh-huh.
get in the collector's edition.
Okay.
So, and they're super cool.
do people
art
play
pieces.
with these cards?
No. No.
Oh my God.
There are Sol Rings, which they're all in Elvish, and they're foil. And there's 3 of the Elven ones,
Oh, 3 rings to rule the elves?
Yep.
Okay.
and then there's, the Dwarven Sol Rings and the Human Sol Rings.
Okay.
And there's only going to be
And 1 ring to rule them all.
and 1 ring to rule them all. And this 1 ring to rule them all is the Elvish version, the serialized foil version. There's only
what
one.
do you mean
of.
serialized?
So it's 1 of 1.
So they have... Is there other cards like that?
There are other ones like it. Yeah, the Sol Rings. So there's going to be 1 of 300 for the Elven ones, 1 of 700 for the Dwarven ones, and 1 of
Does
900
it
for
say
the
on
human
the
ones.
card? Or
Yes.
you just... Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll say right on
So, like, if you get the 69 of 300, you're making bank?
it. Kind of, yeah. But if you get the 1 ring, the serialized 1 ring, 1 of 1,
Yeah.
there's only 1.
Uh-huh.
It only comes out of these collector packs.
Oh, then you're sitting on mad
You're
money?
sitting on mad money.
What if you took it to a volcano and threw it in? Wouldn't that be cool?
There's an offer.
To throw it in a volcano?
Yeah. Some guy from New Zealand is going to
Wow.
pay you $500,000 to take that card.
No, the card's worth more than $500,000.
Oh, it
by
probably
itself.
is, but he's going to pay you that much to come down and
Throw it in
fly
the-
you down and throw it in a volcano.
Wow.
That's what I've heard anyway. That's a rumor. It's unsubstantiated. I have no idea.
You might have made it up.
No,
Oh, okay.
somebody else told me, actually.
Oh, okay. This is like the only Magic the Gathering set that I've been interested in, besides the D&D one.
Yeah. The D&D one was really cool.
Yeah.
There was a Transformers one, too.
Transform and roll out, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Really? There's Transformers Magic the Gathering cards?
Yeah, there was a crossover for
That's-
that.
I don't-
It's been a couple year of crossovers.
I don't really like that idea too much. It's not really magic.
That
It's
kind of
technology.
is. Yes.
When's the G.I. Joe?
Ooh.
Wait, that could happen.
That could happen.
Doesn't Hasbro own G.I. Joe?
I believe so.
Oh
we could
my
have a G.I.
God.
Joe
I don't like
crossover
G.I.
set.
Joe either, though. So, or is Hasbro? There's G.I. Joe owned by Mattel. No, I think it is Hasbro.
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's Hasbro. Could be wrong, though.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
probably
will let us
in the
know in the
works.
comments
That's probably
down
in the
below.
works. I would think.
Probably.
I don't like G.I. Joe either. What could we say here?
The art on these is amazing. You have all your standard characters within, like, everyone's there. Elrond, Bilbo, Frodo.
Yeah, all the characters. Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil's even there.
Treebeard. We already went over all these in the pre-stream.
We did talk about these in the pre-stream. But yeah,
Treebeard.
There's so many of your
Worm
favorite
Tongue.
characters there.
My favorite characters, you say, eh?
Yes.
What about the proprietor of the Prancing Pony Inn?
He might be there.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Bill the Pony's there.
Oh my gosh. What about some Brandywines? Are there any Brandywines?
I believe there is. I mean, Rosie Cotton of South Lane is there.
How about the Bag of Old Toby?
We don't know if the Bag of Old Toby
Lembas
there. We're
bread?
speculating there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in it. I'm not interested in the price though.
Well, that's for the collector's packs.
Okay, like let's say I wanted to get a regular box of regular packs.
So that's probably going to be about $200.
And that's how many packs?
That'll be your standard packs. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Like I don't remember what a standard box was back in the day. Can't have been that much. I remember buying a box
30
of
packs.
30 packs. I remember buying a box of Fallen Kingdoms. I remember having Fallen Kingdoms box. And maybe Mirage as well. Back in the day. Yeah. I like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's going to be a super cool set.
I was almost thinking about buying a box. But that's like, I don't play this game.
No, you don't.
So it'd be like, what would I do? Look at them? Like, this is just future landfill for me.
It's literally future landfill for you.
I mean,
you could sell your collection to somebody else.
Yeah, they would probably be able to be sold, but it's not like Funko Pop when it's like, good luck selling a Funko Pop.
Yeah, no, these will be extremely easy to sell.
Well, but the other question is like, is this getting to the point where it's like they're printing too many?
No, the standard. They're not printing more of this set than other sets.
Because
it's going to be the same amount.
That's kind of what it ends up being. They produce too much, and then none of it's worth anything.
Yeah.
So I guess if they're not making too many, then it might be okay. But
yeah, it'll be your standard pressing.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm interested to look at them anyways.
Yeah. The pre-release event is happening June 16th to June 20th.
Oh wow.
22nd rather.
That's coming up shortly.
Yeah.
I wonder if our local card shop is going to have an in-store pre-release event.
Yeah, the one of them up the hill will.
Oh.
The one downtown is unable to anymore.
Oh no. How come?
They lost it.
They just lost it?
They lost it, yeah.
Geez, that would devalue the value of the business, you'd think.
You'd think so.
Okay.
Anyway, our last story of the day.
Okay.
Devs abandon KOTOR 2 restoration. That's Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
DLC on Switch and apologizes with free games.
Yeah. So one of the things with this Knights of the Old Republic re-release on Switch is they were going to make it the definitive edition because Knights of the Old Republic 2 was like notoriously trimmed down to meet the release date. They removed like the true ending, all sorts of quests. The game just all of a sudden is like over, you win. And it's like notoriously like, and they had all the stuff was in, like if you downloaded it on Steam back in the day or whatever, there was all the cut lines and all this shit was still in there because it was they just had to remove it basically. So when Aspire was like, we're going to do Knights of the Old Republic 2 correctly, they're going to have like, there's mods and stuff that was released to like make it more like the full real deal on Steam. But they were like, we're going to do this on the Switch. It'll come later. It's not ready to go at launch, but it's coming later. Like they touted it. It's one of the reasons why, like when you would buy the game, like you'd see it and be like, all right, I'm going to get the full meal deal. Now they're like, oh, actually, it's a lot of work. We're not going to do it.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
So they're like, here, have a shitty other Star Wars game for free instead.
What did they give you?
I don't know, like other old Star Wars games you can choose from. But if I was like waiting for this game and I bought this game, I'd be fucking so pissed, dude.
Oh wow, there's actually a whole list of games you could pick from.
Well, they have to do that because they want you to take that rather than be like, I want my money back actually.
You get on the Switch KOTOR or The Force Unleashed, Republic Commando,
Yeah.
Episode 1 Racer, Jedi Knight Jedi
Yeah.
Knight, Jedi Academy,
Yeah.
Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast.
Yeah, nothing new.
Or
All old
KOTOR
games.
2 on Steam.
All old games.
Yeah.
Incoming class action lawsuit. I'll say it right now.
Yeah?
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed?
Guaranteed.
Hello.
Did you ever play KOTOR 2?
No.
Okay.
Only KOTOR 1.
KOTOR 2 was a fucking buggy mess, dude. I played it on Xbox, and on my old website that I used to have back in the day, like when I had Kurbstomped.com the first time,
Yep.
I had my little game wiki where I would like put notes about games that I played and stuff like that. And I remember I would chronicle all the bugs of KOTOR 2 that I encountered while playing it on Xbox. And I remember there'd be like times where like I'd pause and go into the menu, but the game wouldn't pause. So all of a sudden I'd leave the menu and I'd be dead. Game over because I got killed by enemies and stuff like that.
Yep.
Or it would freeze going through doorways. Or like as I went through the doorway, the game would still be attacking me. So I'd die on the other side of the doorway.
Oh, wow.
It was ridiculous. I don't know how I ended up beating that game. There was just so much bullcrap going on in that game. And this Switch release was supposed to fix all that.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's not. They're like,
nope.
nah, not today. Not today,
Maybe
not
some
ever.
other day.
No, no,
But
not
not
ever.
today.
Not ever.
Not ever, never.
No. It's crazy.
That's unfortunate.
Aspire was bought by Embracer Group, I think.
Ah,
So I don't know. Maybe Embracer was like, yeah, stop working on that. We're going to get you to work on some of our stuff now.
maybe.
So I don't think they were doing this for themselves. I
Probably
think they
not.
were working for another company, basically,
Yeah.
or something. Oh, well, it sucks to be you.
Yes,
That
it
game could have
does.
been like the incredible, awesome RPG game, but
The Incredible Dopadly Awesome.
yeah, man. I
Ah.
love that those two games. Classics.
Classics for sure.
HK88. Is
Yep.
that was the droid's name? Who would like to kill everybody? So good.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
I
Oh,
can't
my
remember
God.
anything
I
about the game,
apologize.
but I would love to replay KOTOR 1.
Well, you're Darth Revan.
Yeah.
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 You have amnesia.
Amnesia.
I remember when the
I
game
still can't remember. It's been forever.
when the
I
game
played it on
came
DOS.
out, they were like, when they had to approve all the storylines through George Lucas or Lucasfilm,
Yeah.
and they had their idea for the story where he was going to be a clone, and this was before like episode 1, 2, and 3 came out.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, you can't do clones, and they're like, why not? And they're like, you just can't do clones. Sorry, no clones.
No clones. You'll
So they're
understand
like,
why in a few years.
okay, how about she has amnesia? And they're like, okay, that's fine, but no clones.
No
You can't
clones.
do clones.
You'll find out soon why.
And then they were like, oh, that's why we couldn't do a clone.
Yeah.
So, but KOTOR takes place before Star Wars. Old Republic,
Can't do clones.
not New Republic. Anyways,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go pee and get all the Frank hair out of my nose.
you got Frank hair in your nose.
I've been petting Frank too much.
Okay. When you come back, I might have to go to the washroom.
Yep.
We're taking a break, everybody. We're taking a break. What did I miss in the chat? Let's see here. Oh, thumbs up, Curb, if you read that. There we go. When is anyone going to let me in on these secret projects? I have a secret project, Mosh. You want in? Mikey, throw a cheese puff at Curb. No. Fuck the office work, man. I agree. What? No fucking way that is real. What was Mosh reacting to there? Just paid 30 for 2 meals at Burger King? At fucking Burger King. Unbelievable. How many hours minimum wage? 2 fucking hours. Probably 3 because of taxes, 4 to be safe. Ludicrous. If you lie about your MTG proficiency, Hasbro might send the Pinkertons after you. True. Dookie Nukem. Oh, John Symphonic. Hello. How do you lose money just streaming other than time? I don't know. The D&D set was cool. I bought a box for Roger. The red dot. Oh, Helix. What's going on? And Tank? Boom. I saw it. Now I did. Mikey's on the bathroom break. I'm going to need to go on the bathroom break when he gets back. I've never done the standing podcast. Am I on the camera? Could we do the standing podcast? Nah. How's everybody's day going today? Hope everyone's well. You lose money streaming because it costs money to have internet. Duh. Well, it also depends on if you are stupid at streaming. Like some people who would be like, I'm going to become a big time streamer, and they just quit their job to stream full time at the start of it. You can see all of me. I'm standing. I hear Mikey T coming back, I think, and I'm going to go to the washroom.
Oh, wow. What a strange event.
Yes. First time like in a million years.
Yeah, John, I think you bought that. Did you buy that case of D&D Magic when we were up in Prince George? You lose money streaming because it costs money to have internet. You sure do. Oh, God. Man, that store was dope. At the coolest game store ever, yeah, man. That place was dope. Dopey dope, dope, dope. Huge, too. They had a lot of stuff in there. Lots of Lego. Holy man. Never seen so much Lego in one place in my life. That's a good question. Thought I had some kind of glasses cleaning thing in here. I do. It's in this drawer. The struggle is real. To clean the glasses. The goal is to earn enough streaming to offset internet costs and you can consider yourself successful. That's true. Net zero. Let's go. MTG Arena legality. Uh-oh. Hello? Like, check out some of these cards. These things are dope as frig. There's a lot of cool art on these Lord of the Rings cards. Saruman the White. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. There you are. So you're gonna make good video games again? Buy a brand new OC every year? I mean, you just gotta find the good video games to play. They're all indie developed now. All the good video games are indie developed. That's just how it is now. Kotka. Tale of the Knights.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, Tears of the Kingdom.
So the goal is to earn enough streaming to offset internet costs, and you are considered successful? That's the mark of success?
That's the bar.
Fuck, I'm successful then, dude. I'm super successful. No, the goal for streaming is to quit your fucking dumbass job.
Your day job, which is dumbass.
Actually,
Frank?
only like 1/5 of my job is dumbass now. Extremely baller Zelda game. Baller! Yeah, watching DSP play it is hilarious. He's so bad. One of my favorite things now to do is play through a game and then I'll search on Google like, let's see how DSP played it. He's fucking terrible, dude. He doesn't read anything on the screen. He wants to beat games just because he gets paid to do it.
Yeah.
He's playing Street Fighter 6, and when you go play ranked, it brings up a screen. 4 choices. It goes like bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
Yeah.
And he just went down to platinum and chose it.
Yeah.
So his first match he's fighting, he goes against a guy who's platinum rank.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? Just starting ranked? I'm starting on platinum? And if you look at the selections, it says like bronze, silver, gold. And so like platinum, you're good at Street Fighter, and it's considered to be the platinum rank. So if you would have read it, it would have said like you started platinum rank. But he didn't read it. He just chose platinum because he thinks he's the greatest Street Fighter player.
He is the greatest Street Fighter player.
No, he fucking sucks, dude. And so he got his fucking poo pushed in a bunch.
Ah, yes.
And he was complaining it. And he's like, people are like, you chose platinum. How am I supposed to know that it's going to put me against platinum players? Well, it fucking said it, dude. I'm waiting for the resurgence of the story-driven flight sim. Like, oh god. What were those ones by EA? Do you remember those ones? They weren't really flight sims, but like, Jungle Attack or something like that. Remember you flying around like a helicopter?
Yeah.
What were those called?
I don't know.
Ace Combat? Yeah,
Ace Combat, dude.
That's a good one. There was an Ace Combat on Game Pass. They're still doing Ace Combats, I think. TIE Fighter? Oh. What was the one on PlayStation? What was the space sim on PlayStation?
I don't know.
Oh man, they looked so good back in the day. Oh my god, what were they called?
What did we just get for free on? We just got a TIE Fighter for free.
Wing Commander? No, not Wing Commander. They were done by Psygnosis, I think.
Ooh, hello.
Do you remember this one, Mikey T?
No.
It was a space flight simulator, and the graphics were so good back in the day.
Let's go to Psygnosis Wikipedia. 3D Lemmings.
Yeah, that's the one. No.
Air support.
No. Colony something maybe?
Ballistics.
No.
Colony something?
I think they were done by Psygnosis.
Chrono Quest? Colony Wars?
Yeah, maybe it was Colony Wars.
What is Colony Wars?
It was a space shooting sim, but the graphics look so good back in the day. I think it was Colony Wars. I remember them. Crimson Skies? Oh, classic. I played so much of that on Xbox Live. Colony Wars. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, it was Colony Wars. Yeah, for sure. I wonder what it looks like now. I'm going to watch this video. Oh, my God. Oh, man. It does not look as good as I remember. Oh, man. Did I play this with a D-pad? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, it looks just as good as you remember. What are you talking about?
No, I remember the backgrounds being, like, photorealistic. It still looks pretty good. Yeah, Colony Wars. That's totally the one. I think I played Chuck Yeager on your old Tandy 1000. Chuck Yeager. GameCube Rogue Squadron. Fucking awesome game. Yeah, I had that on the launch day of the GameCube. I remember going to Toys R Us and picking up Rogue Squadron. What did I get on the launch day? Rogue Squadron. What else was available on the GameCube's launch? Soul Calibur? Oh yeah, this was a great game, dude. No, I never ever bought a Smash Brothers game. I rented them. No, I didn't buy Sunshine wasn't available at launch. Sunshine came later.
Super Mario Super Sunshine.
No. There was
We're
no
the Mario
Zelda
Brothers.
at launch either.
And Plumbins, our game, found the secret warp while we're working on the drain.
GameCube
Genki desu ka?
launch titles. What were the launch titles? Let's see here. There was... Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion. I didn't get that.
Luigi.
The launch title in North America.
My old Tandy 1000, eh?
Was... No, this can't be right. That's Europe and Australia.
Welcome to Chuck
Here we go.
Yeager's Ace Combat.
All-Star Baseball 2002, Batman Vengeance, Crazy Taxi, Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2, Disney's Tarzan Untamed, Madden NFL 2002, NHL Hits 2002, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader, and it's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I guess I only had Star Wars Rogue Squadron. That's all I had, I guess, because I didn't buy any of these other games.
Huh.
I did have Dave Mirra's Freestyle BMX 2, but I don't think I bought that on launch day.
BMX Triple X remastered.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
I only played on the GameCube. Of these launch games, I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. No, wait. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 and Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. I didn't play any other of those launch titles. I played Crazy Taxi on the GameCube. Or the Dreamcast.
I have Lawnmower Simulator?
Yeah, it was free. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Weird. Did Twitch make a change to chat? I just switched from mobile to desktop and I could see all the chats that happened before. No, it's been like that a while. Soul Calibur for Dreamcast was amazing. Hell yeah, dude. I never could before. You brought your Tandy over to my house. It blew my mind. You had a
Wow.
Tandy?
Yeah, Tandy 1000 TL2.
I thought only YouTube could do that. No, YouTube is worse than Twitch chat for sure.
I brought it over?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
That is crazy.
That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
That's crazy.
Yep, that's a time. That's a time that I don't remember. 'Cause it's too far. Too
There was
long
a
ago.
llama watching me shit in your bathroom.
Yes.
A little weird. Afraid there was a camera in it. I had to turn it around.
Yeah, that's where the nanny cam is, right in that llama's ass.
Oh my god. That's in the ass.
Well, of course.
I
has to
turned
be
it
in the
around,
ass.
so now it's all there. That's crazy.
Historic occasion, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Curb went to the bathroom on a podcast.
Yeah, it's been like forever. I don't think no, I must have done it before, but like long fucking time ago.
Yeah, probably way back when we were not as good. It would
Definitely.
take us way longer
Oh yeah, definitely.
with our technical difficulties and stuff.
We have less of those now.
Way less.
Yeah, we
No,
kind
I
of got
just-
a rhythm now, so
Yeah, yeah.
rhythm is a dancer.
It's a soul's companion.
Yep.
You can feel it in the air.
That's the one. Yeah, we're good now.
Ooh, climax battles.
I just felt it coming on. I was like, I better go.
Yeah,
I better go.
that's a good thing. And then you can spray clean.
Touching cloth.
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Wait, whoa. YouTube is worse than Twitch. YouTube is terrible. Tank make a YouTube. Classic curb quotes. For live streaming, YouTube is worse than Twitch. Yes. YouTube is terrible. Tank make a YouTube. Yes. These are all true facts.
True facts.
But But I need to get my hours viewed up on YouTube, Tank, you bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
It's taking forever because their like level for monetization is like
Astronomical.
stupid. I would have been affiliated on Twitch like 10 times over by now. 100 times over. And that's my fault? Well, it's your fault for not helping. It's a free account. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. It doesn't cost anything.
And it's free to watch.
It's free to watch and free to chat. And help a pal out here.
Help
Seriously.
a pal.
Jeez
Help a pal.
Louise.
Help a pal.
He just lulls at me. That's
He
all I get is a
sure does.
lulling.
That's all you get. No helping of pal.
No,
Just
I know.
lulls.
Jeez Louise. Good Lord.
All right, I'm putting it back up.
Do it.
We still got another podcast to get through today.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Game Club.
Oh my gosh.
Each week, we talk about a video game. We play a chapter or a segment or a timed interval in that game, and then we go ahead and we have a lovely conversation about it.
So lovely.
It's so lovely.
So lovely.
And right now, we, of course, are playing Yakuza 0.
Oh my God.
And
What a
it's
game.
Chapter 8.
What a chapter.
Chapter 8.
What a chapter.
Probably the shortest chapter so
Very
far.
short
Very
story-wise.
short.
I didn't realize it was going to be so short. Otherwise, I would have probably done some more cabaret stuff in between. But yeah, very short chapter. So
I will say I unlocked the old bat. For
for the cabaret club.
I got through her full storyline, so
She-
I probably have her waiting outside
Yeah.
my cabaret for me.
She's good for people that want to have a funny date.
They want to have a funny date.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? This game just keeps like blowing me away story wise.
Yes.
The only thing that's kind of like, oh my God, everyone says like Yakuza 0 is like one of the best ones.
Oh.
So it's like, oh man, that means the other ones are not gonna sort of be as good, which is a bit of a bummer.
That is a bit of a bummer.
But I'm loving it so far.
Yes.
I've pretty much done most of the stuff with Majima.
Yeah.
Like, I only have a few sub-stories left to do.
Oh.
I've got the cabaret going, you know. There's a few things I haven't played shogi at all with him. So I don't know how to play shogi.
You're not to play and just lose.
Yeah.
I'll put my shogi piece here.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
lotus goes here.
But what did I do? So there's a guy out, before we get to the story, there's like a guy that looks like Elvis standing outside of the Grand Hotel across the way.
Yeah.
He's wearing a sparkly jacket and
Ooh,
shit.
sparkles.
He can become one of your friends. So the first time you talk to him, he's like, I can tell you about a great investment opportunity. If you want to hear about it, let me know. You know, we can make a lot of money together. We should do it, right? And I just was like, I don't want to talk to him right now. So I left. But when I played Chapter 8, I was like, let me go talk to him. And he's playing his guitar like, oh, you want to hear about my, investment opportunity? Let me tell you, the way it works is you give me the money and then we loan it out to other businesses and you can make a return on that because when they make a profit, we make a profit. And the way we do it is we sort of like hook investors up. So like if you need money, an investor will send you money. But if you have extra, you send it to them and you sort of work together. And I was like, oh, this is how I send money between Kiryu and Majima.
Ah.
And that's what it is. So once he does his spiel, he's like, I'll hook you up with a realtor over in Kamurocho.
Classic.
Yeah. But the thing is like he wants, you send 10 million yen, he keeps 15% of it.
Yeah.
So they don't get all the money. But the more you send, the more it goes down.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, okay. So like if I don't like to do the cabaret club, I can make money on Majima or Kiryu and send it to Majima.
No mini games with Kiryu.
If you don't want to.
No, just here's your money.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't send any money because I'm doing both
Yeah.
realtor and cabaret. So, but I was like, oh, okay. And it's sort of the way I have been going through the game and been like, oh, this is how Majima is going to earn money. Like when I was like, well, Kiryu's doing real estate. And then some guy's like, oh, there's these things called, cabaret clubs. They're making a lot of money. And I was like, oh, okay. This is where Majima makes his money. But I only did a few cabaret clubbings this time because I didn't realize it was going to end so out of the blue, basically. And I took my girl on I've been training her all the time, so this time I had to take her on a fake karaoke date.
Ooh.
And there's like a love bar that you try to fill on each date, and I've never been able to fill it out yet. No? I always choose one wrong answer.
Oh, I was able to. Well, I've only done the one date, and I just maxed it.
And what happened when you max it? It just says that was an excellent date. Yeah, I haven't been able to do it.
She got more stats.
I always choose one wrong answer. So on the karaoke one, the one I screwed up on was like she was talking about how, you know, she was thinking like, oh, maybe I can. Or Majin was like, you know, if you want to get a regular job, this is a good place to network. You might meet someone that wants to like have a secretary or something like that. And then she's like, oh, really? Oh, I didn't think about that. And then the 3 answers came up were like, you know, don't have dreams or whatever. Like,
your obviously wrong answer.
Yeah, this can be a great way to network, or like, I'll really ride you hard here or whatever. So I was like, oh, we'll just say it's a great place to network. And she just sort of was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I didn't get any love for it. It should have been, I'll ride you hard to make you work better, you know, and learn the ropes or whatever. So I screwed that one up.
Ah, unfortunate.
She's like level 16 or something like that. So she's really good anyways.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I really want to level up. I want to figure out how to get them like to the next level of. I want to get that old bag to be like platinum so I can like play dress up with her. I want to put her in some other clothes and shit.
Rather than her leopard face hoodie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So the other thing too is like in the tutorial mission, when you're doing the dates, you can see that they asked to like extend the dates.
Yeah. But
ever since then, I've never had them ever extend the date.
Oh.
Not one time.
Wow.
So I don't know what the deal
Your
with
ladies
that
aren't
is.
good enough.
I guess not. So, but story-wise for this one, not a whole bunch of story, but it was just like, whoa.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
that was unexpected.
Yeah, this the last episode we had the call from this dude.
Yeah.
And now we got to go back to the cabaret to meet with this gentleman.
We got to go to the Grand. So last chapter was basically Majima's like, I'm not going to kill some other woman to pretend it's what's her name, Makoto?
Yeah, Makima Makoto.
And I'm not going to kill her, but someone overheard it or whatever and did it.
Yeah.
And killed this other woman and like dressed her in like the costume and blah blah blah, so they think it's her.
Yeah.
So he gets a call from the guy who did it, and they go over the idea, go to the Grand, talk to him, see what's up. So we go to the Grand, and it ends up being the boss of one of the other members of the Omi Alliance.
Yes.
I can't remember which. Denji?
Nishitan.
Yeah, but he's the leader of the Denji
clan. The Kijin clan.
Kijin. And it's funny when you go in there and he's like sitting on he's surrounded by 4 hostesses and she's like fondling her
6
breast.
hostesses.
Yeah. He's grabbing her breast and then he basically is like, don't be such a prude, and like grabs her hand and puts it on his crotch and she's like, ew, it's hard. And he's like, of course it's hard. And he's like, well, how about a little help with this or whatever? And she's like, no, you can't do it. He's like, well, how much money? And he pulls out his billfold.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, well, and then Majima shows up and is like, excuse me, sir, we do not allow sexual touching in this premises or whatever. And so then he kicks all the girls out and and then it's like, oh, they're going to have a fight?
Yeah, Nishitani has rented out the entire club.
Yeah.
And when it pulls back the camera back at one point, it's just like a pile of yen just sitting on the floor.
Yeah, so much money.
And with the hand job, he's offering a 10,000 yen a second.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
10,000 yen a second.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
And so he's like, why did he rent out the Grand? And he's like, well, I'm going to talk to you about some stuff you probably don't want people to hear about. So that's what it is. So it turns out that he had his people kill this girl. For what reason?
Not sure yet.
I don't know. He would tell him. He's like, I tell you what, if you beat me in a fight, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't fight you here. Customer's king.
Yeah,
so I
can't fight a
you.
customer in my own store.
So then he's like, oh, no problem. So he phones the police and like, oh, there's a crazy Yakuza man here. Come arrest him. He's at the Grand. So then I can fight him because he's a robber now.
Yeah.
And we have a fight. And this guy like moves so fast.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, when I was spin kicking him,
Yeah.
'cause I'm just doing breaker stuff.
Yeah.
Spin kicking him, he's just like dodge, dodge, dodge,
I
dodge. I'm
know.
like, how the hell are you dodging that much?
I know. I just used the bat, I think, the whole time. And I had to heal up a couple times.
Me too.
It was crazy. Did you do the quick time event
Yes.
correctly?
Yeah.
When the knife flies in the air and then
Yeah.
you kick it into his leg? Oh my God. So brutal.
Yeah, it was great.
I like
that was
how-
a great little quick time event.
I like how he would like play dead on the ground, and the first time he's laying there, like I'm like, I get a free hit, and you run over and he's just takes his knife, he's like chopping you. It's
He
like,
does
oh
like
my
this little
God.
bridge crab walk with a knife,
Yeah.
just chopping at your legs.
It was crazy.
Yes.
But we beat him and then he gets arrested.
Yeah.
So then it's like once we leave the Grand, the underground.
We have to go up to the.
Oh yeah, we go upstairs.
We go upstairs to the office, and Sagawa's up there.
Sagawa's up there, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why didn't you call me when you killed her?" And he's just like, "Oh, I forgot. I was gonna call you right now." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Well, it's the first time I killed anybody." He's like, "Yeah, okay, it makes sense." So then he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna make a call, get you back in the clan."
Yeah.
So he's like, "Okay, whatever." So then he's like, "Well, I better see what Lee's up to."
Well, the Chinese doctor comes in.
Well,
after the Grand.
Once he leaves,
Yeah.
yeah, because he's gonna go see Lee. And the doctor's like, "Oh, I have some pills for Lee. His pain is going to be unbearable. I can't find him. Where is he?" He's like, "Well, I'm going there now. I'll take him." And he's like, "Okay, here you go." And he gives you some pills. And then you go over to the hiding spot. And you talk to Lee and Makoto. And she's like, "Let me help. I can't just sit here all day. Like, this is ridiculous." And then the doctor shows up with his goons.
Yep.
And then the goons, you realize, are actually Sagawa's goons.
Yeah.
The ones that were watching Majima at the start.
Yeah. The guy in the dock.
Yeah.
The guy with his
bum.
hard hat.
Yeah.
The bum. Yeah.
They're all there. And then he has his crowbar and he fucking stabs it into the doctor's chest and cranks on it. I was like, oh my God, that's so brutal. So then you have to beat these guys up. This fight was nothing. I just fucking beat the shit out of him with my
spin-kicked
bat.
them all.
So the doctor's down and out, and Lee's like, "I have to take him back and get him help. He's gonna die without it." And I'm just like, "Fucking let the guy die. Who cares
Sold
about
us
this guy?"
out.
But it's all just a thing to make it so we have to sneak through town.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, please don't let this be the same one as us sneaking her out.
It was, but not as long.
Yeah, definitely.
Thankfully, it was way faster and easier.
Yeah.
I did get caught because I was like, "Oh, I see a phone card flashing. I have to get it."
Agree to the phone card.
Yeah, so I had to get that, and I got attacked, but I beat the shit out of him, so no big deal. So our goal is to get back to the massage parlor, because there's a truck waiting, or van, that we can take on a ride out of town to get, free, basically.
Yeah.
So Han's like, "Okay, I'll go get it," and he runs over, and as soon as he got in and they showed the picture of him putting the key in the ignition, I was like, "Holy fuck!" And he turns it, boom, gets blown up. I was like, "Holy shit!" So they all get blasted. Majima and the girl are knocked out on the ground.
Yeah.
And then Sagawa comes out and is like, "Well, you fucking guy, you lied to me, and I was actually gonna make the call this time and get you back in the thing, but you really fucked us over. I'm going to end you both right now," and whatever, talking shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going to happen here?
Yeah.
And then some dude comes out of the woodwork and shoots Sagawa a few times. And it's like, who the hell is this guy? At first I thought it was someone maybe working for Tachibana. Maybe he is, I don't know.
Yeah, who
but
knows? We don't know yet.
We don't know who this guy is. So he comes over to look at them both, and they're, Majima's on the ground. He's grabbing his arm "Thank you," and then the guy just fucking butts him in the face with his gun and knocks him out.
Yeah.
And then the chapter ends, and I was like, no!
Yeah, it was really short.
I know.
Full of crazy intenseness.
So I was streaming it, and then in the chat, one of our regulars, Bobby, was just like, "Oh no, it's going to be 2 weeks before we know what happened." And I was like, "Well, no, we're doing a podcast today, Sunday, so I can play it on Monday or Tuesday." He's like, "No, but it's going to change back to Kiryu now." And I was like, "Oh my fucking God, you're right."
Yeah, we're probably going straight back to Kiryu.
Oh man, so now we have to wait to see what the fuck is going on with Majima.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Perfect timing, perfect
Yeah, for
cliffhanger
sure.
right there. Sons of bitches, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what's going on for the next chapter.
Yeah,
It's
this
really ramping up.
chapter was really crazy.
Yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it was a slow build, but
No,
the other
definitely wasn't a
chapters,
slow
it's
build.
like, oh, interesting. Okay, what's Tachibana's story?
Yeah.
You know, what's going on with this? Or then like when Kiryu and Nishiki went out to the wilderness and had their little heart-to-heart and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's going to happen next from this? But now it's getting to the point like, what the fuck? It's just getting really good. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it's going to go from here and how their stories meet in the middle
yeah,
and
for
everything.
sure.
Because they have had no interaction at all.
Nope,
Like,
not yet.
what's going to happen, dude? I'm excited to see.
I was when that stealth event came up, I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh my god, not again.
I know.
And yeah, thankfully you just go down a couple streets,
Yeah.
do the old quick time event.
I
and then
screwed
you're
up the
there.
QuickTime event.
Did you?
Yeah, so I had to fight them. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there's like a cutscene where Majima will see a guy and he'll be like, here, wait here. And then he'll run up and look around the corner. You're supposed to hit like triangle and you'll like go up and snap his neck or whatever.
Yeah.
But I hit square. I was like, oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. So then I just had to beat them with my baseball bat. So it was okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited.
Definitely
to
a
see.
crazy chapter. Can't believe that Lee is potentially dead now.
We didn't see him die, but yeah.
I mean, he did sit in an exploding van.
It'd
so,
be pretty tough for him to come
yeah,
through
for
that
sure.
one.
for sure.
So he did survive a few bullet shots. So
He did.
who knows?
He's a big man.
But Sagawa's dead now too. That fucking asshole. So that's
Yeah.
good too. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in chapter 9.
Yep, definitely crazy.
Yeah, man.
Definitely crazy.
Great choice for Game Club.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. If you liked what you heard, and I know that you did,
Yeah.
leave us a comment.
Please.
Share us with a friend. Get
Please.
us out there to more people. Put us into more people's ear holes
Yes.
and potentially eye holes if you're watching
Yeah.
this live or on YouTube.
YouTube.com/StreamVoidPod.
Yes, and definitely get in there and support the Patreon because that helps support us and helps keep this podcast out there for you guys.
Yes.
Going
Yeah.
episode after episode. 130 so far.
That's crazy, dude.
If you are watching this live, make sure you stick around to listen to the next episode of Weebus Plebus,
Yes.
as we'll be recording that right after this episode.
Yes, sir.
And with that, we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, shit. I don't know what episode Weebus Plebus is on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's episode 10, but I haven't uploaded them all.
No. Yeah, John. It's good to see you.
Well, we got one more, John.
You know, if you want
to stick around and hear us talk about anime,
Anime.
we're going to do Weebus Plebus now. Chainsaw Man, no wait, Arcane, 1, 2, 3 episodes. Chainsaw Man was 3 episodes as well, right?
Yeah.
And then, was there anything else? There's 4 episodes of Made in Abyss.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 episodes.
Okay, so this is 10. I think. It's pretty good. I recommend a listen. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
I think if you switch accounts on the Streamvoid YouTube, maybe don't do that because it might end the stream. Because the Weebus Plebus is just a second account on the Streamvoid one,
Yeah.
and I uploaded the last video, but I didn't make it go live yet, and I think I named it with what episode it was. Oh, no, wait. Did you put them on the drive? You named them on the drive, I think. The audio.
I believe so, yeah.
That'll do it. Oh, it says episode 10. So
we're
the
on
new one's
episode
episode 11. There you go. Did we forget something that we did in there? I don't think we had a standalone one, did we?
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, I could be wrong in my naming.
No, I don't think so.
There is no episode 9.
I can see it.
I can see it coming.
Let's see here. It goes
There it is. Yeah, I see it there.
1, 2, 3, 4 chainsaw, 5 chainsaw, 6 chainsaw, 7. Oh, there's 12 episodes of Chainsaw Man, not 9. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We got it figured out. And if it's wrong, I'll just add a little me going. You'll be like, oh, we're episode 11. It's been a while since I watched these. I better pull up the old synopsis. It was episode
10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, Frank.
anime.
All right, Frank. Let's go. Come on.
There's no back button on my mouse here. It's bullshit, dude. Synopsis. Here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Frankie. He had to leave. Schnapshish. Schnapshish. I know which the next anime we're watching is. We're doing a one-shot for a movie. Here we go. Oh, this website is super slow. What is its problem? Do I have a ad blocker? Motherfucker.
What's up, Frank? You want back in here?
Frankie, baby. I got the schnapsis going. I said I got the schnapsis going.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. I watched an anime, too. We'll briefly talk about it. I almost forgot. Cheaters. It's just a reminder. Dude, I watched this, like... How long ago now? I watched these almost 3 weeks ago. Because I watched it before Mikey went on the weekend vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't do it on that Sunday, the first back, because he wasn't feeling well. So then we did it, the show, Monday night, but we didn't want to do this after that because who knows how late we would be working to. So we decided to do it today. So it's there to refresh. Refresh the memories. You're so easy. Get fucked, mate. but I am easy. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta be easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to be sleazy. Wait, what? Sleazy easies, baby. Close that down.
Close it down.
What the fuck is that? A donut heart? It is. Oh, True Survivor. I see. That's crazy. Heart-shaped donut hole, baby. Excuse me. Magoteto.
Ah.
Did you finish watching all the new ones?
No.
Oh. Oh, I see. Excuse me. Excuse me. The double scusi.
Damn.
Damn what?
Damn.
Damn what?
Look at all them clips. All them emotes.
Hey boys, if a 3-hour VOD has even 4 minutes of muted audio, am I not able to make a clip out of any of it?
I mean, just download it.
I mean, I don't know. Were you trying to make a clip of it for? It's a lot of emotes. Look at these cat emotes. Like how you can clip stuff on Twitch. I don't know. I've never went back to really try to clip anything. And then it gets saved to your channel's clips. I never do that. So I have no idea. I don't know. Why do you even use song requests, man? Like, I don't get it. All song request does is bring in the weirdos that bring in weirdo requests.
Like me.
No. Like, they'll request, like, I don't know. Just ridiculous shit.
I requested Bustin'.
Like, from Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
So far, there've only been one weirdo, and the whole time I've done it.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Nino requests swap. He wants that wet-ass pussy.
He wants it. Wants it good.
Nino! Welcome in.
How's it going, dude?
Yeah, I never used song request ever. I'm down with WAP.
Whappity whap.
I've homaged mine to some songs recently with SR. I've done that in his basing streams.
Bath stream.
How goes it, boys? We're getting ready to talk about anime, you know?
Anime.
I thought of another one to request for base stream, but I can't remember what it was. You really fucking went to town on that. Fucking get good, because I can smell it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit plugged up from Frank just sitting on my lap the entire time.
Smash Mouth actually makes bangers, I found out. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Fool me once, blame on me. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again.
Can't get fooled again.
Damn, I wish I could remember what it was. Nyan Cat. Exactly. Neighbor called my landlord. Is that a Smash Mouth song? Peeks a cat, welcome back. Why did your neighbor call your landlord? And next time you see your neighbor, just give him a DDT. I was here, but no service. Oh, shit. Good old landlord. Landlords are the worst. Haven't had one. really ever, I guess. It was Sunday afternoon. She couldn't hear the TV. SRT. She couldn't hear the TV because you're having a barbecue. Mine shows up unannounced all the time. I think that's illegal. What the fuck? Fuck them. Yeah, it is illegal. Tell them to fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, mate. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah,
fuck off,
you
mate.
fuck off, mate.
Fuck off, mate.
Fuck off. Fuck off with your
Come
damn
around.
shit.
Come around again. See what happens, mate.
Catch me outside.
Oh shit! For some reason, I saw a music video
Yeah?
on
Cash me outside.
Oh, I know why it was. I was watching some Ice Spice videos on YouTube, and her video for Munch is on World Star Hip Hop. So I was like, what's the most popular World Star Hip Hop most viewed videos for rap songs or whatever? And Bad Baby was in the listing. No, I was listening to Munch. And I did listen to The Boy's a Liar too. But also Bikini Bottom. And I didn't really like Princess Diana because I don't really like Nicki Minaj.
A Bikini Bottom. Is that a SpongeBob song? Song about SpongeBob?
Not really. We were listening to Louis Primo and drinking a Meisterbrau. Who's Louis Primo?
Who's Louis Primo?
Talk louder. And she wouldn't come to talk it over because she's a lazy cow. I like old Nikki, but I like her too. I liked like Nikki in the Monster Times. She just looks too much like a cartoon character now. Like her body shape is unnatural. But I don't want to say I listened to Munch like 20 times in a row, but I did. I can't sing it though. It's sad. She was killing the game. Yeah. There's too many times she says the N-word, so I'm not allowed to enjoy it too much. Oh my god. Cardi B got a weird looking stomach from all the lipo. It just looks like Nicki Minaj has two balloons on her ass. Like two beach balls.
Beach ball.
Yeah, it's actually weird. Also, like Iggy Azalea looks the same. Just like unnatural. I don't know. All the plastic surgery and like music in Hollywood is very weird. Like if you look at Selena Gomez now, she just looks like a weirdo. Kim K looked like she got a dookie pamper. That is so true. It does look like she's wearing a diaper all the time. It's disgusting. Like a midget. She's got short arms.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Like Iggy Azalea, like the fancy, that was the best time. My landlord got bent and she raised the rent. She said she'd only take one more. Phone call from my whiny neighbor. Like, she'd only take one more phone call from your neighbor and evict you? Or, like, just not even listen to her anymore? They are weird, short arms, little hands. It's because she's Australian.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, dude. Look it up. It's a fact. Look it up, dude. It's a fact. Eviction? Oh, wait. Your landlord owns your whiny neighbor's place, too? So evict your whiny neighbor, you mean?
Or you're getting evicted.
I'm confused.
I'm also confused. Oh, he's singing lyrics.
See, now, you can't do that to me, dude.
You can totally do it. It's fun.
No one understands what's happening right now.
No, not a clue.
The boy's a liar. No one understands. Yeah, exactly. No one understands. That's okay, though. Who's here watched Made in Abyss? Anybody? Mosh Nose?
Mosh Nose.
Oh, is this Smash Mouth? Are these Smash Mouth lyrics? Iggy
Hey
lyrics?
now, you're a Smash Mouth.
Iggy. I can't remember any of them.
Iggy, can't you
Poppin'
see?
Pilly. Pretty sure I have long ago. Band Tank. Can't do it. I can't do it. I love those films. Well, I think how many is there more than one Made in Abyss movie?
Yeah, there's the two Journey's Dawn, which is the first bunch of 1 through 8 of the series.
Okay.
And then Wandering Twilight, which is 9
Did
through
you
13.
watch them?
No.
Oh.
And then there's Dawn of the Deep Soul, because I've already seen the series.
Well, I was gonna say, is it like the fucking Fist of the North Star one?
Yes.
Where you can't even tell what's going on.
I mean, probably. But I mean, it's only 2 movies over 12 episodes, 13 episodes. So it's not too bad. And then
Yeah.
but we did watch Dawn of the Deep Soul, which was crazy.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
And then we're on episode 5 or 6, 7
Of the new one?
of the
Newer
yeah.
one?
The Golden City of the Scorching Sun.
High Dive, very weird.
Yeah,
Well, I want to rewatch Shaun of the Dead.
go ahead.
You can do it, I believe. in you.
100%. It's well within the realm of your possibility.
I saw that in the theater. I remember, okay, this is going to be a last aside before we get the show on the road. Shaun of the Dead was in the theaters when my buddy was getting married. And we were in Kelowna for the wedding. And I was the groomsman with his brother. And they got married in a wooden church in the middle of summer. And we were wearing wool suits. It was brutal. Sweating my bag off.
Bag sweater.
But he was living in Victoria, so he had unbeknownst to us, he had like a sort of bachelor party with her brothers,
Uh-huh.
where they went like surfing or whatever.
Surfing USA, yeah.
And not surfing, but yeah, surfing, but like whatever, right? So when it was time, we finally get to Kelowna. We were like, the wedding's the next day, and we're like, well, you can't be with your wife your fiance. So like, why don't we go out, have dinner, and go to watch Shaun of the Dead? Because we all wanted to see it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sounds good. So then later in the day, he's like, oh, I can't go. I can't do it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I gotta stay home. And we're like, why? And he's like, oh, she wants me to stay. I'm like, well, we'll be back. Like, it's tradition, you're not supposed to see her. So no, I can't do it. She was a crazy fucking bitch. They're divorced now. I never really liked her, but anyways, we're like, what, really? And so I'm like, what's the deal? Like, and he's like, oh, she thinks we're gonna, get in trouble or whatever. We're like, we're not
Get in trouble at the
we're
movies.
not gonna drink or anything. We're not doing anything. We're just going for dinner and a movie. He's like, no, I can't do it. So I'm like, I talked to her. I'm like, we're not gonna do anything. Like, she's like, no. And she like stormed off into the backyard and shit. And I was like, okay, whatever, fine. We're not gonna do it. So we never did anything for him for a bachelor party or anything. And then when me and my other buddy came back to Kamloops that night, we're like, let's go see Shaun of the Dead. So they
Nice.
eventually got divorced. She was a fucking weirdo, man. I don't know why they got married. I remember when he told me how they met. They were in class together at UVic, and he went to the bathroom and he came back and he looked at his worksheet and someone had written on it like something like, I wish we were wizards so we could fly away together or something like that. And he had never even talked to her. And he just was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going
that's
on?
a red flag right there.
And then they started dating or whatever. But yeah, she was a fucking weirdo, man. I never really liked her. Anyways, how romantic. I mean, if you even talk to her one time, maybe,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's cool. But like as a first thing to like leave a mark on someone's sheet, this cryptic message, like it could have been a dude that wrote it for all he knew. So
Yeah.
she was a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't miss her. Anyways, my buddy married a fucking weirdo control freak too. She definitely was a fucking control freak, dude. I don't know.
Let's get this bad boy going.
All right, we're going to do it.
Yes.
We're doing it all night long.
Ladies and gentlemen of the internet.
Yes.
As sure as Nezuko has been turned into a demon and might be killed by her brother,
What?
this is Weebus Plebus.
What the hell was that?
That's the new intro.
Oh my god,
I'm
okay.
trying to spice it up. Trying to figure out the groove, you know?
You're going to have to explain it to me.
No need explaining. I'm Mikey T, and of course across from me is Kurbstomped.
Okay. All right.
I am the weeb. I watch anime all the time.
Yep.
And Curb, of course, is the bleep. He doesn't watch anime at all, except for this show now.
Yes. I have to.
He has to.
Mandated
It's
by
legal-
law. It
it's
was actually the
legally
Second
mandated.
Amendment to the Canadian Constitution.
Yes, it is.
It's not the Manitoba Act. It's
No.
the Curb Watches Anime Act.
No, this is episode 11,
Yes.
and we are currently finishing up
Made in Abyss.
But
Yes.
before that,
Yeah.
you had mentioned that you watched something.
I did. I'm trying to just like, for every show, I think I'm just going to watch something just to, lay down the law. No, not lay down the law, but just say like what I thought about it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, what should I watch? I looked at like, Prime and all these ones. I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of this one. This one seems popular. I should watch an episode of this. From that, can you guess what it was? It was on Netflix. And I think it's popular.
You think it's popular on Netflix?
Or just as a popular anime.
An
Could you
anime?
guess what it would be? If you had to guess what a popular anime on Netflix would be that people are talking about or nerds are talking about.
I would say it's JoJo, but you watched.
I already
an episode
watched
of that
JoJo.
earlier.
No, JoJo is a good guess, but no.
I don't have a clue.
No.
Then.
Demon Slayer.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, what the hell?
Why?
That's hilarious.
Why?
Well, because that opening line is Demon Slayer.
Oh, I mustn't have reached that point yet.
That's the first episode.
What did you say? Say it again.
I said as sure as Nezuko,
Who's Nezuko?
the Tenjiro's sister.
Oh yeah, she came back to life. I don't remember their names, dude. I watched one fucking episode.
Well, this is already off the rails.
I could tell you what happened, but I don't know their names. I just killed them.
All right, very good.
Okay, tell me the rest of the quote you said. As Nezuko...
As sure as Nezuko has been turned into a demon and she might be killed by her brother.
Oh, is that
This
what
is
you
Weebus
said?
Plebus. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. He didn't kill her, though. He tried to. No, wait. He tried to defend her.
I mean, you only watched one episode.
Some other dude tried to kill her. I don't remember his name either. This is like the kids' version of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, this is it's a hugely popular
Oh yeah,
anime.
big time.
Yeah.
I always hear about it. But yeah, it was like kiddie anime to me, anyways.
I mean, it doesn't go hard like Made in Abyss does, that's for sure.
Or even Chainsaw Man or
Or
whatever.
even Chainsaw Man. No,
It's just like it was very like basic, basically.
you gotta get a few episodes in before it.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it was interesting to see what was going on, but it was just like, whatever. It was, I don't know, like not projected. It kind of like you could tell what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta go to town. Okay, I gotta sell this charcoal. Okay, have fun, enjoy your time, and then coming on the way back up. Hey, kid, it's gonna be dark soon. You better stay here. Oh, it's okay. I'll be back. No, I'm telling you, you must stay here with me in this cabin. Okay, I'll stay. Okay, I'm staying here. Oh, well, don't you remember why? All the demons that plague the land. They'll be out at nighttime. And I was like, okay. Why the hell would he not think of that? And then it's like, gee, I wonder if his whole family's going to be killed. I wonder.
Oh, strange.
Yeah. So there was a bit of blood, I guess. It was a little bloody,
Yeah.
but it was just a thing to check out, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch more of it.
I think with anime, you can't just watch one episode.
Oh,
You have
I
to
can.
watch 2 episodes
No.
to determine whether you're going to watch more or not.
So you're saying if I watch a second one, I might be like, ooh.
No, you won't.
Oh, okay. So I was right.
Yeah, you won't. You won't.
But I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
But you
need
still
to-
have to watch 2. Even though the second one won't change your mind.
I have to watch 2.
When you're doing anime research, you got to watch 2.
Oh my god. Really?
Otherwise- Yeah. that's
So I
just
have to
how it
sit
works.
through 2 episodes
You have to
of-
sit through 40 minutes of animation
Oh my god.
in the Japanese art form.
Really?
Yes.
I mean,
That's just how it works.
yeah, I guess so.
That's my rule anyway. When I'm looking for new anime, I go, I'll watch this. Oh, well, this episode
So it was like
wasn't
the
very
pilot
good, So I'll watch
episode.
the second one and be like, okay, I'll keep watching.
So it's like the pilot episode.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, okay, maybe it gets better with the second one.
yeah.
Okay, next time I'll watch
Next
2
time,
episodes.
watch 2. Demon Slayer is one of those ones that I started as, well, I'm probably on episode 8.
Yeah.
I didn't get very far.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why I stopped watching.
Because
Probably.
it's not good.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, it was fine, I guess. I don't know.
I liked it from what I watched. Yeah, I'm not entirely
It was
sure
a
why
little
I
too.
stopped.
I guess maybe it was intentional. A little too happy-go-lucky at the start. Like everyone's like, "Hey, sell me your charcoal. I'm all out of charcoal. I need to buy your charcoal. Come over here and help me with the charcoal." And it was like, oh, there's not even a mention of the demons plaguing the land. Everyone's too happy-go-lucky.
I mean, Made in Abyss, everyone's pretty happy-go-lucky the first couple episodes.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know.
You don't get a real flavor for it yet.
Definitely not. Jeez Louise, these episodes now we're watching. Holy.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Episode 10 of Made in Abyss is called Poison and Curse.
Oh my god,
And
what an
this-
episode.
This is where it just the proverbial crap hits the fan. It's
Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm sure the anime or the manga is like this, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But animated out, like
Oh my god.
it was very hard to sit still in my
It
seat.
must have been intentionally done to be like, you know what? We're going to make this cutesy girl that is just happy-go-lucky. She just wants to find her mom and go down into the abyss. And she's just, plucky do-gooder. Let's get it going. Ray of sunshine. And you know what? Let's just fuck her over.
Yes.
It was
just hard.
Yeah.
So this is where Reg and Rico are down near the bottom of the 4th layer.
Yep.
And they're at the goblets of giants.
Yes.
And they come across a orb piercer,
Yeah.
which is a highly poisonous, large porcupine style animal
Yes.
that's hyper aggressive.
And can see the future, basically.
Yeah, it can essentially, by using the waves of the force field, can predict your movements and see the future.
Yeah. So they're fighting, basically, and this guy's countering all their attacks and, blocking them from getting away and stuff like that.
Yeah. It knocks away Blaze Reap
Yep.
out of the backpack. Like,
Yep.
Reg doesn't even get to use it. Just
Yep.
knocks it away.
So it's a bit like Deus Ex Machina, like, well, otherwise he's going to use Blaze Reap. How do we get rid of it? Oh, knock it away.
yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I can't use my cannon because I'll get knocked out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So what can we do? The only thing we can do is go up.
Well, they use the scaled umbrella. The Orb Weaver is going to launch an attack with its poison quills, and he blocks it. Reg blocks it
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
scaled umbrella.
Yeah.
But the scaled umbrella is very small.
Yes.
It's very small, and some of the spines get through, and one pierces Rico's left hand,
Yes.
which is starting to inject lethal poison into her
Yeah.
body.
So the only way for them to escape, they can't go off down for whatever reason. I don't know. Do they say why they can't just jump off the edge?
I don't know why.
So maybe they're just Reg
It's probably
is
because
panicking.
the orb piercer will be able to follow them down.
I guess
whereas
so.
it can't really follow him up when he goes up.
So he's like, the only thing I can do is go up. So he squirts out his arm, and they go up.
Yeah, and of course the curse of the 4th layer is bleed from every orifice.
Oh my god.
Man.
Oh my god.
Bleeding from every orifice commences.
So also thankfully, I don't know if it's thankfully, it pushes the poison out of the wound.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
So her little wound, the poison squirts out of it, but the hand is just getting like all inflamed, and it's like
Yeah.
a purple like balloon basically. It's so gross.
Yeah, he ties it off to try and prevent
Yeah.
the poison from spreading further.
Yeah.
Even though it's starting to squirt its way out.
This was like Hostel, but in anime, kids
Yeah.
anime form,
Yeah.
basically. So then she starts basically dying, blood squirting out of
her-
everywhere.
everywhere. Her nose, her ears, her eyes. It's
Her nether regions, we find out later too.
yes.
It's just like brutal. Oh my god, so brutal. Yeah, this was
And so Rico's like, you have to cut my hand off.
yeah.
And
I guess
she's
it
like,
hurts too much or something.
well, to prevent the poison from going further
I
into
also
her
think
body.
it hurt a lot too.
She's like, you got to cut the arm off. And so Reg is like, well, you're going to have to break it to get a clean cut.
yeah.
And so he breaks it, and the
Yes.
blood curdling scream
Yeah.
left out by Rico. It's like, oh my god.
And then he's like getting ready to chop it off, and
Well, he starts cutting.
Yeah.
He starts cutting, and it's just like Rico passes out from pain, and he just starts cutting,
yes.
just like mashing at it with like a sharp rock or whatever the frig he was using. I can't remember what he was using.
Well, he grabbed a rock and broke it, and then I think he had like Riku's knife or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
I can't remember. But yeah, Riku's dying, stops breathing.
Yeah.
And Reggie's like, no, don't do this. Don't die. Oh, no, come back to life. I need you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A lot of crying from Reg, a lot of blood from Riku.
Yeah. And then some thing or someone comes up and is just like, you're noisy. Yeah.
You're noisy.
This this person or whatever is like, I can help you. I can help you save her, but you gotta do what I say. So he basically tells him to do CPR on her.
Yeah.
He doesn't know, so he gives her a little mouth to mouth, stabilizes her, and then she's like, you gotta, like, why'd you break her arm? You gotta stabilize that, so you better do that fast because she's gonna die otherwise, so do that. And he's like, I'll do whatever you need. I'll do whatever you want, just help me out. So he does like everything this thing asks. And is like, okay, we'll take her to the hideout. Follow me. Like the world's slowest walker.
Yeah.
Follow me, follow me. And they get to the hideout. And it's like, you got to walk up a rampway to get in the hideout.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't take her up there. She'll die for sure. She's already dying here. And it's like, you don't, what did she say? You don't see it or you don't know?
Yeah.
There's no curse here. It's okay. Don't worry. Come on up. And Reg is kind of like, oh, okay. And takes her into this little, like, I don't know, den.
Yeah. It's a really picturesque
Yeah.
dome, or not like dome, but like a sphere that's been hollowed out and turned into a home.
Yeah.
It's like an egg on legs.
Yeah. But it kind of like, we'll I don't think we meet this other fucking creature in this episode, but there's like a weird dog blob and it's got like one eye's fucked up and everything like that. It sort of had that look to it, like one window and then there was like
kinda
another one that was
Meaty.
like a broken window sort of thing. So
Yeah.
it kind of looked like this weird creature thing.
Yeah.
Um,
This episode is
oh my
incredibly difficult
God.
to watch. Incredibly difficult to watch. Like, I'm just, the entire time I'm watching it, and I've seen it before,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there squirming in my seat like,
I know.
oh my
It was
God.
like, holy fuck, this is brutal.
I'm sitting here squirming now just thinking about it.
It was worse than like watching Hostel and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's like you spent like whatever 9 episodes just like I said, she's just a plucky little girl.
Yeah.
She's not that little though. Like how old are they supposed to be? Like
12.
okay, so she's like 12.
Yeah.
She's just a plucky girl trying her best, going down to find her mom and risking and the dangers and everything, and nothing really bad's happened to them.
Yeah. I mean, stuff does happen, but it's like, okay, yeah, okay. But then
Yeah,
this
like-
happens, and you're like, holy crap.
Like it's just like if this had not been a manga first, I would have thought they tricked them into making the manga or the anime.
Yeah.
Like, look at the anime. It's nice. Little kids. We can sell a little stuffed doll of her or whatever. And then they get to this episode and it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is one of the episodes that realizes like, oh yeah, this is rated NC-17 for a reason.
Yeah, like up to this point there was nothing.
There was a little bit of stuff, but it's like, okay, well that's
Like
yeah,
what
okay.
though? There was explosions and stuff, but
Yeah.
was there anything else? Like I guess there was the headless meat that they brought back to life.
Yeah.
And that was
there's
weird, but
some beating of children, like when
when they string them up naked and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and stringing them up naked as punishment.
Yeah, this was just like, holy fuck, dude, that's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Reg is like breaking her arm and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's an incredibly difficult episode to watch. It's just absolutely bananas.
Yeah. Yeah, out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Virtually
Just,
out of
just
nowhere.
out of nowhere.
But yeah, it was, as we're watching it, it's like the change in elevation, like, you know, hurts you, get the curse or whatever. And I'm like, what if I lay down? Like,
well, it's 10 meters. So you have to change your elevation by 10 meters.
okay,
in order
so
for it
what
to
if I
happen.
change my elevation by 10 meters and wait a day?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know how they.
I don't know how this anime world works.
No.
Well, we
it's
kind
very
of learn a
confusing.
little bit of how the anime world works in the next few episodes.
Yes, we definitely do.
But we find out that this thing that helped him is Nanachi.
Yeah.
That's her name. And she's basically a hollow.
Yeah, she's a person who's lost their humanity.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And we've heard of that, but we haven't really understood what it means really up to this point. Just like, oh, they either die or lose their humanity. And you hear that and you picture like, oh, I don't know. I picture like Dark Souls,
Yeah.
like a hollow, and that is like a skeleton zombie that attacks you basically.
Yeah.
They're the people that have lost their humanity. Not quite the same as what's going on in this show anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a brutal episode. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy fuck.
Yeah. The next episode is titled Nanachi.
Yes.
And
origin story.
Yeah. Well, Origin Stories, episode 13, I believe.
Oh.
Of Nanachi. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this
got 'em in the
episode is
wrong
all
order.
about fixing
Oh, right.
getting the cure together and learning
Yeah.
how Nanachi lives, and of course Miti, who is Nanachi's blob-like friend,
Yes. Yes.
who is also a hollow.
Yes.
And these two were, they're young cave raiders who lost their humanity to the curse of the sixth layer with the
Were they
Strain of
even
Ascension.
cave raiders?
They
I mean,
were
we
promised to be cave
find out
raiders.
later they weren't
we find
really.
out they're not really, but they were down there to become cave raiders.
Yeah. So basically this is like the quest part of the game.
Yeah.
Where the quest giver, Nanachi, gives the quest to Reg to save Riku.
Yes.
It's like, I need for you to get an egg, a fish, and what else?
Demon fish.
Oh, no.
A hammerbreak egg,
And
some
like
yellow
a-
shining grass, and a shroom bear infected with parasitic water shrooms.
Shroom bear. So this is Reg's like fishing adventure time and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Going to get all of the stuff. I like it when he gets all the stuff and takes it back, and she's like putting the little mushrooms on the hand to help the hand. You know, this will like suck out the bad stuff and help circulation, I guess. I don't know. And Reg is like, what about the other stuff? He's like, well, that's for dinner. That's all for making dinner later. And makes the most disgusting meal
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely disgusting.
Throw the whole fish in. Don't clean it.
Yep. Fish, whole egg, and the shining grass just in there, just blend it up.
Yeah.
Good to go.
And I think the rest of the bear went in there too, right?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think there was anything particularly crazy about what he was doing to get the stuff.
No, it's just like a whatever.
Yeah, just a little adventure time,
Get the
you
adventure
know?
time, yeah.
Riku's dying, but he goes fishing, you know?
Yeah. And then he's got to, at the end of the meal, he's got to go clean Rico's clothes that were stained with blood and urine because, bleeding out of every orifice.
Yeah, he's like, you should clean these pants. They're covered in piss and blood.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. That's terrible. How's she going to survive this? So he goes back in the back lot, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and there's all the flowers,
Yeah, what are those called
perennial
again?
plants, eternal fortunes.
Yes.
And he has a memory that comes back.
Yeah.
That is him standing in front of Liza's grave
Yeah.
with blaze reaps sticking out of the ground.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, why did this make him remember?
Yeah.
Just like, I guess, seeing something similar, or I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Because he's like a computer. Needs to be
he's a robot.
defragged.
He definitely needs to be defragged.
Yeah, it just seems weird. So now we know there's a history with him and
Liza.
Riku's mom.
Liza the Destroyer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting, but it was just like, I mean, why all of a sudden is he recovering memories? He hasn't recovered any memories except now,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
So
This was, that 10th episode was one of those ones that just goes by like that.
Yeah.
And episode 11 is one that takes longer. Even though they're the exact same time, it just seems to take longer because there's so much more information being put out there on that one.
Yeah.
Whereas 10 is just like, holy crap.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that one was so disturbing too. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
The stew part was after he had his little vision or whatever.
Yeah.
But when he comes back, Mitty's like snuggled up to Riku and is like, whatever,
Cooing at her.
So then I was like, is that Riku's mom? Maybe. Like, why else would she be getting all over on top of her? Like,
Yeah.
she remembers her. Maybe
There was some kind of connection.
that. I mean, it wasn't her mom, but
No.
because we don't know what's happened to Liza.
No.
She could be hollow, I guess. I don't know.
And we don't learn who Meaty is until episode 13.
Yeah, we just know that, well, they're together, friends or whatever, pet.
Yeah.
We don't know. I guess we do know she's hollow, but we don't know what the deal is with her.
Yeah.
So, it was a slower paced episode. It's crazy how basically episode 10 is just like ultra violence and nothing else throughout the rest of the series.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Well, there's some crazy stuff that happens in 13, but
Yeah, but it's not like ultra violent.
no,
really.
definitely not ultra violent.
So, anyways.
Episode 12, The Nature of the Curse.
Yes.
I don't know where this, like the start of this, we're going back to Orth, which is the city above the hole, the abyss. And we find that Kiryu, the small child, has fallen to the mysterious plague and known as the birthday disease.
All of a sudden,
birthday death
we're
disease.
back up above.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Why is this happening? And I was like, oh, he's sick. And I remember, Reg, before he left, was like, okay, have fun on your birthday. Try not to get sick with that mysterious disease.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Don't look in the mirror and say your name backwards twice.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It was very weird.
But it actually happened to him.
Yeah.
And so Jiru, or leader, takes Kiryu to a caravan fleet, which is anchored outside the crater surrounding the abyss for medical treatment.
Yeah.
And Kiryu's symptoms just kind of disappear. He's just like, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. So it was like, oh, what's going on here? So, like, I don't know. We don't know. Well, we haven't, like, before this, they had a little discussion about the nature of the curse in the abyss.
Yeah.
And how it worked. And if you hadn't seen that, you'd think, like, well, obviously there's something like radiation is coming out of the hole or something. Because as soon as he's away from it, he's fine.
It's like the force field.
Yeah. But Nanachi and Reg shows the nature of the abyss by bringing out this relic or whatever to describe how the abyss works, basically. And it's kind of like it's a force field, but like it's like you can't see it and you can touch up against it, but it doesn't really do anything unless you pierce it
through it,
basically.
Yeah.
So basically she shows it, like she puts this sheet over her and she's fine with it wrapping around her, basically, but as soon as she like breaks through it, that's when the curse hits.
Yeah.
Basically. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Like,
I think it's still kind of like the water theory, where it's like the further down you go, you know, the more weight of water is on you. When you go up, you get the bends.
But like, how do you not break through? Like, she implies that you can get basically you don't have to break through it. You can just sort of deform it. But it's like, how do you not activate it, right? Because you can go through it down, no problem.
No problem.
But coming up, if you break through it. Anyways, maybe they'll explain that later. They do seem to actually explain things a bit in this show. Yeah. It's not like they write something and they're like, oh, that's a problem for future me. I'll solve the deal. I'll solve that later, you know?
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see, like, there is some sort of, like, actual way the world works.
Yeah. And the curse is stronger in the middle, which we knew from the encampment, because the encampment's way far away from the middle.
Oh, yeah.
So the curse is less over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's right. The
And
further you get from the hole, because they
The center of the
ascended
hole.
that elevator, and I didn't even think of that
Yeah.
when they were there.
Well, I mean, she did get sick. Riku did get sick when they came out the elevator. She barfed over the side.
Oh, did she? I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
But it wasn't super bad. Like, she recovered very quickly from that.
It's weird they would set that up like that there.
Yeah, right? Here's an elevator.
Yeah.
That seems like just bad planning right
Exactly.
there. I think it might also be...
Well,
to
I
keep-
guess it's at a layer they're not supposed to be at either.
Yeah, that's true.
They're supposed to be higher level
Yeah.
whistles or whatever that would probably be used to that depth. Whereas
Yeah.
they're like just fucking rookies going down deep.
And the elevator might be there to keep unwanted things or people out. As
Oh,
well.
that's true too, because you can illegally go into the
Yeah.
abyss as
And
well.
there's a lot of people who do.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta get riches. Gotta get the riches.
Yes.
So Nanachi in this episode also takes Reg out so that... Because Nanachi can feel the force field and feel things around her based upon the force field, just like
Yeah.
the Orb Weaver can.
Yes.
Orb Piercer, rather.
Or Piercer, yes.
So Nanachi takes Reg out to train him to be able to sense that kind of thing.
Yes.
And he has a battle against an Orb Piercer. But there's also a Black Whistle Cave Raider being attacked by one there.
Yeah. So out of nowhere.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Oh, Cave Raider. Oh, weird.
Yeah.
And Reg manages to save the guy, but has to use the incinerator to do so.
Yeah. I mean, he did it. So he had to like avert his eyes from the Orb Weaver or something, or look up in the sky to, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. But Reg
It's
does
like metaphysical.
Yeah. Reg does tell the Black Whistle to tell Leader that him and Riku are continuing their adventure before he passes out, of course.
Yeah, and I'm not. Riku didn't almost die under my watch. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She's doing fine.
And Nanachi, at the end of this episode, asks Reg to kill Miti.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, remember when you said you'd do anything for me if I helped you save Riku?
Yeah.
You got to kill Miti for me. It's like, okay, that's like, why?
I was like, what?
Yeah, why? What's happening here? So, episode 13, we find out why.
Yes, episode
Basically.
13 is a long boy. It's a 40-minute episode.
Yep. I wonder if
And-
they thought this was the, like, we're not going to have any more.
Maybe. Or I think they were just trying to fit it into the 13 episode requirement.
Well,
of
you would
animes.
think it would have been. Is 13 the requirement? I thought it was 12.
Yes, 13.
Oh,
12 to 13.
okay.
But they would have had to have 14 in here if they went
A
past.
really short 14 or a
Yeah.
really padded 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is where we learn about Nanachi and Miti and where they come
Where
from.
they come from.
And they came from like not Orth. They were orphans from another country.
Yeah.
And Bondred.
Bondrud. I don't know how to
Bondrud?
pronounce his name. I can't remember.
Yeah. One of the White Whistles was conducting experiments down in the 5th layer at the City of the Unreturned, or the capital of the Unreturned,
Yes.
which is right at the bottom of the 5th layer,
Yeah.
which you cannot, well, if you go to the 6th layer, you cannot come back up because that's where you lose your humanity.
Yes.
And we learned that Nanachi and Miti were both just 2 orphan girls. And
Yeah.
they bonded down there in the City of the Unreturned.
Like they just happened to be picked up together,
Yeah.
went down together, and like Nanachi was like reading a book or something like that.
Yeah.
And Miti was like, hey, what are you doing there? Let's be pals. We'll be good friends, you know? No one else
Yeah.
is talking on this fucking like disturbing submarine they're taking down.
Yeah.
They're in like a enclosed submarine that just has a red light in it.
Yeah. Nanachi had always dreamed of becoming a cave raider and was kind of an outcast
Yeah.
in where she was from. So she didn't really talk to many people. And was just an outcast.
Yeah.
But Miti was all about that.
Yeah. And then when they're down there, they're in a group with all these other kids. And then the people come in and they'll be like, okay,
your
Julia,
turn."
come with me. And then by the end, it's just, what luck, Miti and Nanachi are the last 2
Yeah.
left alive. And they come in, they're like, okay, Miti, it's your turn to go. And Nanachi's like, me too. And they're like, no, you got to stay here. So then Miti goes, and Nanachi's like, no, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Sneaks out, somehow finds the test chamber they're in. I don't know what their test was going to be with only one of them initially.
Yeah, right.
Because
they were probably going to come and get her after they had Miti in there.
Maybe. So the test basically is they send 2 people down to the bottom and bring them back up.
Very quickly, down to the 6th layer and then back up.
And because they've developed a process where, like, if they bring up 2 people at once, only one loses their humanity, I guess.
That's what they were trying to do.
And the thing is like, you have to choose who is going to lose their humanity. So one will be like, no, it's not like a mechanism or anything. You just say, like, I'll be the one that will lose my humanity, and the other one is, in theory, going to be fine. And when they go down, they both kind of, like, are like, no, you should not lose your humanity. They're kind of fighting each other almost.
Yeah.
So they both sort of lose their humanity. Whereas...
Well, I think with the experiment, these were the only 2 that worked because they had such a strong bond together.
Yeah.
And they had a love for each other. That was the only reason why they were able to survive. Well, the only reason why Nanachi was able to survive.
Well, they both survived, but Nanachi kept her
humanity.
Not her humanity, but her intelligence. She doesn't
Yeah.
ever really have her humanity anymore.
So the whole thing is that Bondred theorized that because there's a curse to the abyss, there has to be a blessing of the abyss.
Oh, well, you know what? That's probably right.
So this was one of the experiments to see if that could happen. So when they were down at the bottom of the pit, there were all kinds of hollows down there.
Yeah.
that were just like Miti. So they had failed.
Yeah.
Right.
And they just throw him down the hole.
Yeah.
This guy's like Joseph Goebbels here, man.
Yeah. Right.
Jesus Christ.
So when they come back up, it's another one of those difficult scenes where Miti is transformed into the hollow, and it's pretty gruesome.
Oh yeah, her eyes get really wide and big and juicy.
Yeah, and she like almost folds out of herself,
Yeah.
and Nanachi turns into the rabbity kind of character that she is.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, back up top, and it's like, well, they lived. Well, let's run some experiments on them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they were doing. Nanachi just chilling. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
she doesn't seem to really have
yeah.
any tests run or that we see.
No, I think it's because she maintained her intelligence. So, and because Bondred figured that was the blessing of the abyss, he didn't really do anything
yeah.
to her. But Miti developed immortality.
Yeah, cannot be killed.
Could not be killed.
So they're like, look at this, we chopped her arms off and they just came back. Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
And
they
Miti's
sliced
just,
her
like,
all up.
looking like, kill me. Kill me, please.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things that Miti was yelling
Yeah.
when she was coming up and being transformed, was like, you promise you kill me.
Yeah.
But
She can't kill
tricked
her.
you, immortal.
Yeah. Can't kill her. So when she sees that, she's like, okay, enough of this fucking shit. I'm kidnapping her and getting her the fuck out of here, out of the torture chamber.
She pulls her out of the 6th layer, back up to the 5th layer.
Yeah. And they're already not human, so they're fine. They can travel between layers.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happens to them.
Nanachi is not really affected by the curse of the abyss.
Yeah. It was very sad. Like, you could see, like, you know, they really were like, I mean, they're 12 years old, so maybe they're just really good friends. If they were older, they might have been in love with each other.
Yeah.
It was a sibling-esque love, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Perhaps. But yeah, they're Nanachi and Miti was Nanachi's only friend ever. So
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And they were, good friends anyways.
Yeah. And so Nanachi has been trying to kill Miti this entire time with like poisons.
Yeah,
and everything,
yeah.
just trying to, and it's just not working out.
It's just like torturing her, basically.
Yeah.
So after Reg like blows the guy away with his like beam, it's like, I bet you could disintegrate
Nanachi.
Miti.
Yeah, Miti.
So he's like, you got to kill her for me. And then they make the nice little spread, like put her little dolls with her flowers, nice meal and everything. And he's like, okay, blast him for me. And he's like powering up, and then Nanachi's like, no, don't do it. I can't live without you, BT. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. And then it was like, okay, actually just do it anyways.
You have to.
It was very weird. Like,
it's very emotional.
It was, but it was weird that she literally was like, no, don't do it. I can't do it. And then, okay, all right, it's fine. You can do it. And then Reg just like puts on the widespread,
Yeah.
vaporizes the hole in the ground. So
Yeah.
hopefully Meaty is gone. It'd be worse if Meaty lived on as like dust spread around the world. Probably hurt a lot, I would think.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Yeah, so then
Reg
Reg
passes out.
Passes out, of
Yep.
course.
Yep.
Wakes up,
Yep.
and there's no Rico in the bed.
She died when he was asleep. No, just kidding. She's
Just-
good now.
Yeah, she's good now. She's up. She's got her arm in a sling with some mushrooms on it, and
Yeah.
she's cooking up some food.
Yep.
Teaching.
Yeah,
teaching-
now that she had to like use seasoning.
Yeah, make some proper good tasting food.
Yeah.
They had pan fried demon fish for breakfast. That sounds
Yeah, that was
delicious.
another time they did that where they'll show like it's kind of like Food Wars where it'll be like, here's the delicious meal she made. It has like a title
Yeah.
card of what she made and everything like that. So that was cool anyways. They have to rip the mushrooms off of her. Which
Yep.
seems to be pretty painful.
Yes.
But she's good to go now. And basically they're like, we're going to set out. You should come with us, Nanachi. We're going down. Nanachi's like, I ain't got nothing to do. I'll come with you.
Yep.
And they set off. And that's pretty much the end of season 1.
Yeah, well, they release a balloon before they
Oh,
leave.
that's right. And does anyone get that?
Yeah, Nat and Shiggy find it on the surface.
What luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they send the balloon up. The balloon elevating took a while.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 3 minutes of show because they show them passing through all like the layers and everything,
Yeah.
getting caught, and it got caught somewhere. And what's her name on the girl that was like a boy? Didn't she have to hit it?
Oh,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah. She they redid the balloon.
Yeah. They remade it.
What is
I can't remember her name. And it gets all the way up. I don't even remember. What did it say in the note? I don't even remember.
I don't know either. I can't remember.
Oh,
But at the end of the episode, it flashes to Bond Red.
oh yeah. And it's
Uh,
like the life force is gone or whatever.
Yeah, he sees that Meaty's life force went out, and he's like, "Oh,
She did
I
it.
bet you're coming here."
She did it. She did it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah. A very cliffhangery
Yeah. It was
end
almost
as well.
Yeah. It was almost like, is there going to be more? And I
Yeah,
guess
right.
I mean, they
There-
didn't know
there
if there was going to
definitely
be
is.
more. Well, I mean, in the manga, yes,
Yeah,
but for the anime, it was like, how long between that season and like the movie? Like 3 or
3
4
years.
years?
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the compilation movies of the first season, which was
Which is nothing, re-editing.
nothing. Yeah, and then Dawn of the Deep Soul.
And you've started to watch that.
I've watched it completely.
Oh, that's the season?
No, it's just a movie. It's
The
it's
movie
it's-
is the Dawn of the
Yeah,
Dead.
it's
and then they
books
do the
4 and 5 made into a movie,
and then they do the season.
and then they do season.
And
the
you're
Golden City,
watching the
Scorching Sun.
season
Yeah.
now.
Now we're watching.
So how was the movie?
that. Unreal.
Unreal,
It
he
was so
says.
good.
Wow, so good, he says. Wow.
It's got those moments in it where you're like, oh no, you're not doing this.
Okay.
But yeah, it fully takes place down in the capital of the Unreturned.
Oh,
Or not the capital of
wow.
the Unreturned. The
Like the Deep Delver boys.
the capital of Unreturned. Yeah.
So they're in like a city, basically.
Wait, no,
And that's not at the bottom, though.
oh no, the 6th layer is named the capital of the Unreturned.
Okay.
The 5th layer, the city that they're in, is called the Edo Front,
Okay.
which is like the furthest city down. And the capital of the Unreturned is the 6th layer.
Okay.
So yeah, they go down there to confront Bondred
Oh,
because
yeah.
he has the keys to going down.
And then they have to have an epic battle with him.
Yeah, I highly recommend that you watch it.
Oh, wow.
But that's just me because it really pushes the storyline. You're like, okay.
Just
It's
really
just-
sets it up, eh?
It really sets it up. There's some real disgusting parts, and you're like,
Oh
oh
my God.
man.
Yeah.
And you, there's some good surprises in there. I don't know if you want to watch it. I don't know if you want me to spoil it or not.
I'd rather not have it spoiled. I
Yeah.
might watch it. I don't know. The main holdup is like I'm not going to pay to watch it. So
Oh, yeah.
because it's on High Dive. Like season 1 of this is on Prime, and then everything else is not
Yeah,
on
it's on
Prime.
High Dive.
It's on High Dive, which is lame. But you are a Made in Abyss fan.
Yeah, it's super good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the whole season. It was interesting there was no point where I just was like, bored or falling asleep or anything like that.
Yeah.
The storytelling was good. Everything sort of has a reason, and nothing was like, a throwaway. Like, what does that mean? It's not cryptic to be cryptic.
Yeah.
It has a reason. I don't know. It seems well thought out,
Yeah.
Seems to be the way with a lot of these ones that we've watched. They're not like sort of like mysterious just to be mysterious.
Yeah.
It's like a mystery that is solved in the show. You're not just left hanging forever.
Yeah. A good anime is like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
And then it'll leave you hanging on the end for the next season. You're like, I gotta watch.
If it was on Prime, I would probably watch the movie on your recommendation.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's on a website of ill repute.
Probably.
That I can find,
Interesting. So we're going off the synopsis because it's been 3 weeks almost since we watched.
We watched it a while ago.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean that episode 10 just burns right into your skull anyway, so you don't read the synopsis.
Yeah.
And right at the end of the movie synopsis, there is a little thing that says a 4-part series of short films called Marlk's Daily Life was produced along with the third movie. And shown before the movie screening in Japan.
That's the girl.
Yeah. I wonder how I can watch that because there's no.
It's probably on YouTube or something like that.
Probably.
It sounds like when you would go to watch like a Disney movie in the early 90s and there would be like Baby's Day Out from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Just a little cartoon, probably a little less whimsical.
Yeah.
I would guess.
Way less whimsical.
Yeah. Yeah, you were right. When you first suggested this one and talked about it, you were like, oh, the story, the world building is so good in it. It's like, oh, yeah, I get it now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Is it my favorite one? No, probably not. I don't think so. But it was a good time.
Yeah.
I looked forward to watching them anyways. So
yeah, it's way up on my list for sure. Because it's just,
looks are deceiving with this one.
Oh, highly deceiving.
If you just saw a screenshot, you'd be like, "That's like a kid's anime."
Yeah, but then you like what? And then you're like, "Why is it rated M17? Like, what the hell's going on?"
But that's not even up until that's just cause of episode 10. Really, if episode 10 didn't exist, and maybe some of 13, it'd just be like PG.
Yeah,
a PG
probably.
show basically.
Yeah,
so pretty crazy.
Yeah, very good. If you guys haven't watched it and you've listened to us talk about it this entire time, what are you doing? You should have been watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's super good.
Exactly. So what are we doing next?
Oh, we haven't picked anything.
Yeah,
next.
we did.
Did we?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Are we watching the Lupin versus Cat's Eye?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is on Netflix?
It's on Prime in Canada.
It's on Prime. So make sure you guys start the first 3 episodes. Well, not start,
I think it's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
I think it's a movie.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys watch Cat's Eye versus Lupin the Third.
Yes.
On Prime or wherever you can find it.
Before we started the spin-off Weebus Plebus show here that you're listening to right now, we did it as a segment on our other podcast, the Streamvoid podcast. And it ended up being like too much for one show we were trying to do. So we were like, we'll spin it off into its own thing. But when we did it on the other show, we did watch the Lupin the Third Castle of
Cagliostro.
And
we watched
the Cat's Eye,
3
episodes of the Cat's Eye show. And I enjoyed both, I think.
Yeah.
I think Cat's Eye had a great theme song, if I remember.
Yeah, you and I can't remember which one you enjoyed more.
I think it was probably Cat's Eye, maybe. But then again, the guy in the Cat's Eye was so stupid. I remember that because the detective guy that was trying to catch Cat's Eye, he was like so stupid because he couldn't figure out it was those 2 girls. That he was like literally dating the one of them.
Yeah.
It was basically like Lois Lane and Clark Kent. Like she can't figure
much
out that he's Superman. So, yeah, that'll be the one we do next is Lupin the Third.
Very good. Looking forward to it.
Eye. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. If you, if you like this podcast, you want to support us with your hard-earned dollars, go to patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Yeah.
That is of course, our other podcast, the Streamvoid podcast, but that helps us because, we record that this right after that.
Yes.
So it's all the same deal. You can get access to this podcast and our other podcast, the Streamvoid podcast, early. You get access to the bonus materials and you get access to our bonus content. We got a couple bonus videos out there that only Patreons can watch.
Yes, sir.
And with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see you guys again in 2 weeks' time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, baby. Oh, I'm going to need a drink. Demon Slayer is in industrial Japan, and the belief in demons is considered old school wives' tales because of the Demon Slayer staying in the shadows, sort of. Oh, you're also listening to the English dubs, and you know how shitty they can be. I didn't listen to English dub. What are you talking about? I don't do dubs, my dude. I do subs, my dude. Another time my friends and I couldn't go to Six Flags because this dude's girl wouldn't let him go and threatened to kill herself. What the fuck?
That's fucked up.
More like red flags, holy. Yeah, burning red flags. That's crazy. American voice actors go way over the top. I mean, I think the Japanese ones do too, but you probably just can't tell, really.
Yeah. It's not your native language.
I don't know. Like, remember at the end of Chapter 6 in Yakuza with Nishiki just screaming and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's pretty over the top, too.
Very over the top.
But yeah, I'd only watch it in English as a second watch if I do it, or if it's only available dubbed. I always watch subbed.
Yes.
Because I have to have subs on anyways when I watch shit in my room because the fucking speakers suck so bad. Sometimes you can't even hear what's going on. I'll watch it in sub and it'll say like something on the screen like demonic whispering and I'll be like, there was whispering? I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's cool. So barbecue tonight for MikeyT33.
Yes.
Very cool. When are they going to arrive?
I don't know.
Well, you better
Probably
get
in
ready.
an hour.
You better start getting ready there, bruh.
I don't even know what's happening.
Perfect. That's the way you like it. So no after show today, everybody.
Well,
We got Mikey T's got shit to do.
supposedly.
You do, I think.
Yeah, I definitely do.
You do. But we'll be back next weekend. So enjoy your bungholes, I guess, everybody. And I might do a stream later today after I edit the videos. Maybe. I don't know. I want to record some more Final Fantasy 13.
You have to download the first little bit of the Weebus Plebus.
Why?
I didn't hit record.
You stopped recording? Why would you stop recording?
Oh, because it cuts it out better for you.
That's okay, dude. Don't worry about that. Just let it run. Just let it run. But the audio is separate, right?
Yeah, the audio's.
Yeah, okay. Just let it run. It's okay. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.